There we go. Alright. Hello, everyone. It's me, Ken. Alright, and hello, GB and Snake. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. I am so sorry for the intro for, taking way longer than it should have taken. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Dead ass, I'm sorry. It was just some leftover settings and all that, and fucking Streamlab, and also some things I needed to check on YouTube, to do. And yeah, I was just double checking some things, basically. But I hope everyone's doing well today. Oh, yeah, I know, Snake. I mean, the thing is with the intro, you're not really meant to hear me, but I mean, I guess you can sort of hear me, because I'll occasionally murmur in the background. But yeah, I was just trying to, one, put the link in the chat as well so people know about the promo vid GB made on his channel, for those that want to watch it. But yeah, we're here. Fucking hell. I feel like a man with dementia right now. My entire body is like twigs. Easily could snap just like that. Hello, Dark Metal Wolf and a Fat Chinese Gaming. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. I'm doing pretty good, Dark Metal Wolf, except for me feeling like someone that has terminal lumbago. Now, speaking of someone that possibly may have terminal lumbago, Fat Chinese Gaming, the chat. Apology accepted. Now play Red Dead Online. When's the next Telegram missions, Fat? I'll play it when those release. In 2025. Or probably never. I don't think they'll even fucking... Are they even gonna make new Telegram missions next year? Or are they just gonna wait until the next earning calls just to release them? I have no fucking clue. But thank you for being a member for 20 months, Fat Chinese Gaming. I appreciate that, my dude. I appreciate that. Cyberpunk stream still gaining views. Nice. Nice, Snake. I really hope there was some saltastic salt in that stream, too. Oh! And Fat Chinese Gaming with a gifted membership. Black Sparrow Plus. Well, let's go. Very interesting profile pic there. But hey, anyway, thank you for the membership, though, Fat Chinese Gaming. I appreciate that, man. Alright, so I'm just fixing everything now. Everything has been fixed, foxed, boxed, rocks, trucks. I don't know what we've done, but we've bloody well done something. I think everything is now hopefully in working order. I believe they should be in working order. At least the stream stuff is. I hope I haven't fucked with anything. I just need to make sure. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Alright. You'll definitely continue Cyberpunk. It was mostly enjoyable. Yeah, I recommend it, Snake. I mean, the downside is I believe you're playing the Xbox One version, right? If I'm not mistaken, or is it the Series S and X version? Because if you're playing the Xbox One version, sadly, because that's the Xbox One version, you won't have access to the Phantom Liberty DLC, but I understand if you're not wanting to buy expansions, but in my opinion, that's kind of mainly an L, purely just because of how good that expansion was. Phantom... Let me switch to this real quick, okay, while we're here, because we just loaded into the game. But as you guys can see, look, I'm Ronnie McDump, not Donald Trump, not the future president or anything. And Alan Gibson, hopefully doing well today. Oh, it's the Xbox One version? Oh, okay. I thought it was that. Oh, man. Well, I better... First of all, I need to check. Okay, does the game sound good? Hope so. Okay, yeah, it's recording the audio, that's good. That's all I needed to know. I need to know if it's recording the audio or not. So, GB, are you in one of the rooms? Because if so, I'll join you. But you know what? I'm starting the party. I'm the party starter today. That's right. That's right, I'm in charge. Yeah, if anyone's wondering how I have 62k, I delivered a bike this morning. And, ooh, who's that?
Hello there.
It's that GB fella. I know that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well today.
I'm doing okay.
Cool.
Ready to get back to living legal?
Yeah, man, we gotta be legal. I mean, it's a good time as well. It was a good timing because I believe taxi works double money this week.
That's right. We're gonna do some taxi work
There you go.
before Uber and Lyft run us out of business.
We gotta do it, man. We got fuck Uber, fuck Lyft, fuck any other driving service. We're the taxi man. We're the common cab driver.
By the way, hello everyone. How's it going?
All right, and Chad, do let me know if the audio on my end sounds good. If you can hear GB well, I have I'll modified it so I can hear him.
If you can hear me, Kane apologizes.
Yeah, there you go. It's like a warning GB audio here on this stream.
Yeah. Warning, warning.
Warning. Are you sure you want to proceed? Oh
Yeah.
man. All right. Oh, you don't even have an Xbox? Well, I know that for Chinese gaming. And if I recall right, Cyberpunk has a cross-save ability. I don't know for sure, Snake. You'd probably have to ask someone like Red, who knows a bit more about Cyberpunk than me. I have played
I think
Cyberpunk.
it might.
It does?
I think CD Projekt Red might have mentioned it years ago.
Oh, okay.
That they had it to where it didn't matter like what platform you played it on. If you had it on multiple like platforms, you could save it across different ones. I could be wrong, but I think they mentioned that a while back.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, a lot more games do that now because they obviously want people to buy as many copies of their games as possible.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, especially with how like Cyberpunk was also like on last gen, it's probably for the best if people go use those saves on PS5s and Xbox Series S and X's and PC instead.
Yeah. Well, I was watching a little bit of Snake's Xbox One playthrough, and it looked okay. It definitely looks way better than when I played it back on launch.
Yeah.
And I think I played it on my Xbox One X at the time,
Oh.
if I'm not mistaken.
Damn. Okay.
So yeah, it was a lot worse on launch. It was so bad I got a refund.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that when it happened. That was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe one day I'll buy it again. I just haven't gotten around to it.
I mean, I recommend it. I mean, like, an IRL friend suggested the game to me, and I pretty much since that day when I tried it out of a whim, I've been in love with the game's world and its lore pretty much since.
Nice.
Like you'd be surprised like how like lore driven that game is. Like I was as well, like when I first got in. And then there's like the anime, and I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of animes, but holy crap, Edge Runners is amazing. It's awesome.
Wow, we both just arrived in time for our shift.
Hells yeah. You working here too, buddy?
We're both working here.
Oh
We gotta
yeah.
get jobs, you know.
Yeah, we gotta get jobs. I'm a
Hey,
former
wait, this is
McDonald's.
not legal. We can't park like this.
Yeah, so let me just get rid of my car. It's disappeared. See, it's
there you go.
snapped. So it's technically legally gone.
Yeah, good. You know, that's a good idea. We'll just do that instead. All right, let me send mine back to the garage. Yoink. And it's gone.
Hey, Chinese gaming, if you want me to stop at red lights, $2,000 and I'll do that.
Yeah, we're not doing that. We already decided that traffic stuff is waived.
I mean, not only that, but did you watch the damn promo video? We literally explained
Yeah.
that. But
Exactly.
He was like, hey, the NPCs, they get a bit quirky when you stop at the traffic lights.
Exactly. I played around that years ago, and several other people have, and it's the same thing. The NPCs actually get pissed off at you, even if the lights are accurate. I don't know why, but I guess Rockstar never considered that players would want to play by the rules.
And it even happens in single player as well, if I'm not mistaken. Like it happens.
Most likely because it's on the same. Yeah. That makes sense because it's basically the same game.
Did it ever happen in the older GTAs?
I don't remember.
Gotcha.
I wonder if they'll actually take that into consideration when it comes to GTA 6.
I hope so.
And a good video regarding the Game Awards. Yeah, thanks. I decided, Fat, just to do that as, I guess, an episode of the GB cast instead of make a video out of it. It was kind of late. And I was like, I don't feel like making a video. Plus, I had other stuff I was working on. I'm like, you know what? Fine, I'll just record a quick podcast and talk about it. So
And again, I've never had a chance to actually say this because every time, like, I'm thinking about saying this to you, like I just forget
okay,
for some reason. But congrats on bringing back GB Cast, man. Pretty epic.
thanks.
It was
Yeah,
not on my
I like the
2024
format.
bingo card.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've been wanting to bring it back, and I had an idea for what I wanted to do of it, and then a few weeks ago, I decided just to push the button,
Oh,
and
okay.
I'm gonna try and put out a new episode at least once every other week, or sometimes maybe I'll get in a streak of weekly episodes, but it just depends on if there's a topic I want to do an episode about.
Mhm. Yeah, I get that, man.
Yeah.
That's sort of the same way with me. Well, not just like in topics and all that, but I guess videos just in general. You know,
Yeah.
if it's something that comes to your mind, you just want to go for it. But then sometimes, I don't know. I kind of feel like sort of to like how UG is sometimes when it comes to streaming. You know, where it's like you really want to do something, and then the passion just like dies moments later.
Yeah.
So I remember that's
Unfortunately,
why.
that does happen. Yeah.
I remember that, you know, one of the reasons why he's stopped streaming for a bit because he just kind of lost the spark, if you will. Oh, speaking of which, hey
Well,
UG, welcome to the stream, my dude. Hopefully doing well today.
hello, Yuji. I think the real reason why is because he's busy with work. I think that's
Oh
that's
yeah,
probably why it's just taking up a lot of his time.
yeah. I think it's like work,
Plus,
and
he's
he
yeah.
did say he had internet issues as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. That
So
he's always having internet issues.
he's hoping he somehow gets it resolved. Maybe 2025 will be the year this time. We can
Maybe.
only hope. 2025 is the one.
Yeah, but I get the whole passion thing. I mean, I have that issue sometimes as well. But then I get moments where I want to make a whole bunch of videos, and I'm sitting there going like, how am I going to pull this off?
Yeah.
But somehow I do. Somehow I manage to knock it out. But then after I'm done, I'm like, okay, can I please take a break?
Yeah.
But I think it's kind of like my quote unquote strange addiction, where like some people have weird addictions. Mine is making content. I just
Yeah.
enjoy making content.
Hey, you know, like, my viewpoint is if you enjoy doing something, keep going for it. You know, that's my opinion on that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
So is it too late to ask Trump for a large chip? Well, unfortunately, I guess it kind of is, Yuji. He's on his taxi shift at the moment. The former
Wow.
McDonald's employee, Donald J. Trump, before he becomes the 47th president, he's doing his GTA taxi work.
Well, it was also a garbage man.
Oh yeah, yeah, he was a garbage man as well.
Yeah.
Both literally
Hi,
and
Amy.
figurative to a lot of people. And hello, Amy.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you're doing well today. All right. Thankfully, the Halloween critters are gone now, so I won't get like harassed by Stephen King's like
Yeah, they've been
Christine
gone.
and the big
Yeah.
boy truck.
No. Oh yeah, in the first episode it was during Halloween, so
Yeah.
yeah, that crap happened during Halloween. That was funny.
Yeah, I thought it was both funny, but also like, you know what? I'm gonna take it. I'll take it.
Yeah. It did get tiresome after a quick minute because it happened to you a few times during the first episode.
Oh, absolutely. Like, I think by the third time, that's why I was like, okay, are you sure you're not like targeting me, Rockstar?
Yeah. I'm doing good, Yuji. Hopefully you are doing well along with everybody else.
Indeed. You having this week off, so it's going to be the first day I'm back. Oh, nice, choice game. Nice.
That's good.
No, internet is fine. It's OBS or YouTube. Oh, fair enough, YouTube.
Oh.
I thought it was your internet for a second, but yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if it's also like things on the inside of OBS or YouTube just not connecting properly as they should be.
It does happen sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, I don't use like OBS as most people know, and it's not out of like spite or anything. It's just because well, when I was looking for a thing to use to stream, Streamlabs was the first thing that popped up, so I was just lazy. But
That's fine. I mean, I mean, it's basically built on OBS. It's just,
yeah,
it's, I guess, easier for like newer streamers to use Streamlabs because OBS requires a bit more work to get it right.
yeah,
But I also appreciate the simplicity of OBS, and that's why I still use it.
yeah. I mean, I may use it one day. It's just like I don't know. I don't know. I'm just very stubborn when it comes to using other stuff, like or
Well,
using new stuff, for example.
the way I see it is, if you're happy with Streamlabs, and just keep using Streamlabs.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's how I feel about OBS. I like using OBS for streaming and recording videos and audio, so that's what I use it for.
hmm
Plus, it's free. Even better.
Oh yeah, same with this. This is also free too.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm good. Working late tonight, but I want to get home before it
Oof.
snows later. Oh yeah,
It's gonna snow?
yeah. It's been snowing in the UK and Ireland the past few days.
No way.
Yeah, like
Oh,
yesterday.
wow.
Well, we still actually have a bit of snow in my garden, but like I think it was
That's
Monday
crazy.
night, like just like a bit after I messaged you about when we were gonna do the stream, like a
Huh.
shit ton of snow started falling. It was
Wow.
like
I
holy
didn't know that.
crap. It was like I don't know how like I don't know how I didn't even notice it either, but I mean I only noticed it like towards the end of the evening. I was like, oh shit, cool.
That is crazy. It's like 60 something degrees right now in the US. Well, where I am. So definitely that's not cold enough for snow. Plus,
Yeah.
it's nice and sunny outside.
Hopefully, it won't be as bad as like one of the last times it snowed down in Texas, like in 2021, I think it was.
Yeah, that's before I moved here, but it also affected the South, including where I was living at in North
Oh
Louisiana. Yeah, that's where my photos came from when I was living up there.
yeah.
It actually felt like a legit snowstorm. Hi, filmmaker.
Hey,
How's it
filmmaker.
going?
Yeah, well, I'm doing pretty good. GB and I we're doing episode 2, second
That's right.
episode of Living Legal.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to know how the series works, there's a little video in the pinned message in the live chat, as well as in the description of this stream, of course, where GB explains the rules and parameters of this series. And
We spent a
also,
quick minute like
Mhm.
brainstorming the rules over live streams and in
yeah,
DMs months leading up to us officially launching the series.
yeah,
But
I think it literally took us like 2 or 3 months to finally figure out everything we wanted to do for this series.
well, I mean, plus we had real life and other things we were doing like gaming wise, and once we decided, okay, this is the rules we're going to go with, and it all started flowing rather nicely.
What's up, Star Pony? Hopefully you're doing well today. Hi, it's Kane. But do you know why Relic Kane deleted all his videos? He doesn't reply on Instagram on Discord. Wait, did he delete all his videos? When
Huh,
did Relic delete all his videos?
that's weird. What happened to him?
I have no idea. This is the first time I'm hearing him like deleting his videos. I know he's been going for a bit recently. I don't know how much I can talk about.
It's
Um,
probably for the best not to.
but I didn't know he
I
deleted
mean,
his videos. Like I didn't know about that.
I hope he just unlisted them.
That's what I'm
Hopefully
hoping
that's
as well. Maybe it is an unlisted situation. Oh no,
yeah.
he's still got his videos up, like his recent horror videos up. So
Okay.
they seem to be back now. And UG, thank you for the gifted members, by the way. I'll read those in a moment. But I think the the videos are back. But
It could have been just a YouTube issue.
either a YouTube issue or it could be like part of like the stuff he's going for at the moment. I'm not like again, I'm not allowed to talk about that, and out of respect, I'm also not
Yeah.
going to talk about it too much. But he has not
Yeah,
been
I would.
feeling the best. That's all I will say. But he
Yeah, well,
he
I hope
has
things get better for him.
he has told me he's feeling a little bit better now. But yeah, that's all I'm going
That's
to say
good.
on that topic. But I didn't know about
Yeah,
him deleting his
I
What do you
think
guys?
the best thing to do is just wait for Relic to, you know, publicly talk about whatever's going on in his life
Yeah,
and not speculate. So,
that's what I'd advise. But
yeah.
if it's about like the GTA videos, yeah, he doesn't do GTA content. If that's
Yeah,
part,
I mean
if
that would make sense. If he's not going to go back to GTA, then might as well just unlist him at the very least.
yeah, yeah, I'm doing pretty good today, though, Amy. Hopefully you are too. And so let's see the people who got gifted from UG. So first of all, thank you for the 5 gifted UG. I appreciate that. So we got Tez. Oh, as I crashed my car. We got Tez. We got Liam. We got Rain. We got Filmmaker. And we got Ben. So enjoy the membership gifted, the gifted memberships, folks. Enjoy them. You have access to many funny little emojis you can use in the chat from the membership program. I don't really promote it as
Oh.
much anymore, but if people want to be a member, feel free. But yeah, it's your choice, man. I ain't gonna be like, oh, you gotta give me $5, like that one streamer from a few years ago. That
Oh yeah,
has.
what? She used to go by Bad Bunny, but she goes by something else now because of the I think the like Puerto Rican musician
Oh
also
yeah.
goes by Bad Bunny. I don't know what her name is. Who cares? But
All I
yeah,
remember.
somehow Snake didn't get a gifted membership.
Yeah,
It's a
Snake's
miracle.
Snake's like he's even surprised as well. Like his luck streak's gone.
Well, don't worry. Next time somebody hands out a gifted membership on my channel, he'll probably get it.
There you go. Either my channel, your channel, or God help his Fat Chinese Gaming's channel if he comes back.
I don't think that. I think at this point, Fat may not have a partnership. His channel's been kind of in a coma.
I guess. I guess we'll never get to
Yeah,
see the cute baby bear gang return. This is a
because
tragedy.
you because YouTube kind of expects you to make content on a regular basis in order to keep that you know partnership.
Yeah.
Unless you're just still getting views for old videos and hours watched, but if not, then they're like, nope, sorry, come back whenever you meet the requirements again.
He's getting 7 billion views from like his GTA character customization videos.
Yeah,
That's how
there
he's
we
still
go.
getting monetized.
That saved his channel from losing its partnership.
Hells yeah. You should do one for me, Chinese Gaming. Make a video where you try and make my character's outfit. Oh wait, you can't get the T-shirt because you have to win it from the Rockstar raffle. That
Oof.
shit ain't ever happening ever again as well, which
Don't
hurts even
speak too
more.
soon. They'll have it as a GTA Plus cosmetic.
Oh, dude, if
Would
they
that piss
add
you off if
that,
they did
if
that?
they did that, bruh, I'm about to like kick you off of Mount Soapbox. I'm gonna be like, alright,
Well,
GB, this is my territory.
you don't have to kick me off. You could just rent it for a few minutes.
Bro, we're about to get World War Kane. That's what's
I
about to
could
happen.
Airbnb it for you.
Yeah, there you go. Oh man, but that's the second time you've not
Filmmaker,
got it.
I don't have gifted memberships to hand out. I don't know why, but for some reason, like YouTube lets other creators get gifted memberships to hand out, and some they don't. And for some reason, they wouldn't let me give out any free gifted memberships. But yeah, it is what it is.
I know Riley had access to it for a while.
Yeah,
When
she
she was
did
still
back when she was a
overseas.
partner. So I guess it's YouTube's way of helping the smaller partner channels gain traction. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess it does help.
Or else it's just some random luck of the draw.
I mean
Maybe
I
that's it.
I swear there's some like real crazy game theories on how like all these features get added. Like we'll never know the full answer on how we get
True.
them. Because I know you have like what is it that goals thing now as well, like the dono goals.
Because it's early access, and I got randomly uh, anointed by YouTube to test it out on my channel.
I'm gonna quickly check if I've got it on my channel real
Uh,
quick. If I do, I'm not gonna use it, of course, but I'm just gonna be
you
like,
can
oh,
just do what I do and just say, "Hey, if someone gives me $5, I'll eat a piece of Halloween candy, or I'll drink some tea or something stupid."
or, I could start a Q&A. Oh, hell's yeah.
Yay! I think I can do that too.
I could start a
But most people
poll.
don't even bother. Like if you start a Q&A, then people don't really ask you anything.
Yeah. But
Unless you have
this,
like a whole bunch of people in chat that's willing to participate.
I mean, we got 11 people in here right now. I
Well,
don't.
maybe they would.
I guess we'll just make them ask me a random question. I don't know.
Yeah, ask us a Q&A. Feel free to ask us anything. There you go.
Yes, the AMA. This is.
Yeah.
Oh, you still need to get the Grommet mug IRL. Got it, Amy. It's an amazing mug. I'm gonna be drinking a nice cold. Well, not cold. Why the fuck would I drink a cold tea? I'd drink a nice warm British tea. The moment Wallace and Gromit 6 releases. Crack open some
That's
crackers.
funny though.
Cut open some cheese. So wait,
It's
what's
funny
that?
though how us Americans like cold tea.
Really?
Yeah, because that's one of my drinks is like a like a cold black tea,
Mm-hmm.
unsweet with nothing in it, just tea. But I mean, I also like hot green tea at night. So I'm not against hot tea. It's just that I also like refrigerated tea or tea with ice in it.
Fair enough. Well, I like Lipton. I think it's called. Like, I'll have that
I
if I'm
Lipton,
out.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll have that if I'm out. But I don't know, like, if I'm at home and I have, like, access to a kettle or any, like, equipment to make a tea,
Yeah.
I don't know, I just prefer box standard regular, like, tea bags, Bit of milk, bit of sugar. Well, not too much sugar, probably, like, one. Because I'm a good boy. I'm being healthy. I've cut sugars off by 1 teaspoon.
Wow.
We call that progress.
Yes.
What about you, GB? What's your poison if you're having a regular cup of tea? With a regular tea bag.
I mean, I'm weird. I mean, I like tea straight up without anything in it. The same thing for coffee.
Oh,
I like
okay.
my coffee black with no sugar, no cream, just straight up black coffee in the morning and black tea like during the
Yeah,
daytime, either for lunch or like dinner.
fair enough.
But with my hot green tea, I like to put some honey in there at the bottom, and then pour the hot water in with the tea bag. So I will mix in some honey, like local honey, with my green tea.
All right.
But for everything else, I don't really add anything. I don't know why. I've just never liked coffee with sugar in it or cream or the same thing for tea. I mean, I can drink sweet tea, but it's not good for you. And I know that's sacrilege in the South
Mm-hmm.
because people in the South love their sweet tea. And like, there's only a few of us that don't like sweet tea, and we try to lay low.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, man.
but several times I'd ask for like unsweet tea, like either going through a drive-through with Riley or at a restaurant. Usually at a restaurant, it's not as bad, but it's like a 50-50 chance when it comes to a restaurant. I mean, a drive-through. I'll ask for an unsweet tea and I'll try to say unsweet tea. And guess what they usually do?
They give you a sweet
They,
tea.
yeah,
Oh man.
not always, but yeah, there's definitely times when they'll do that. And I'm like, and we're already home, and so I just have to pour out the tea and say, oh well, screw it. So annoying.
uh, Chamomile tea. What the hell's that, Snake?
Chamomile? I've heard of chamomile. I've never had it before. I think it's like a relaxing tea, like especially after a long day. I think it helps you relax and potentially I think helps you sleep better.
Yeah. You like lemon tea. Okay, Chinese gaming. Are you actually being serious, or do you actually like having a lemon in your
Well,
tea?
I'm guessing what he's saying is he likes tea with lemon in it.
I guess so then.
We're,
I mean,
yeah, we're just teetotaling today.
yeah, it's just we're talking about the tea. You guys think we're
Yeah,
talking about YouTube
filling
drama?
the
Nah.
tea.
Fuck YouTube drama tea. We're talking about actual tea. The more important
Yeah.
topic than learning about, oh my god, Jake Paul beat up a local old man. Or, oh my god,
God.
KSI He still has a Minecraft YouTuber rent free in his head. Holy shit.
What they do.
Uh,
It is funny though. We were talking about T on a series called Living Legal.
yeah.
It's actually appropriate if you think about it.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, this is the kind of thing I expect our characters to have in their house. You know? Nice
No,
box
no,
of
when we're
tea.
not around, they're like hard drinking and just cutting loose when no
There you
one's
go.
watching.
Drinking some tea, eating biscuits, or, I don't know,
There we go.
cookies, whatever. You're gonna head to the pub for a bit later, everyone. Alright, take care, Gibson. Save a pint for me, man.
Hi, Gibson.
Yeah,
All
have a
this
good.
tea has made him thirsty for something that is not tea.
Well, you never know. He could have an Irish coffee.
Oh, that is a good point.
You know, slap a bit of whiskey into the coffee, boom, bada bing.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently that's supposed to be very nice. I've never tried it though, but I can imagine how it tastes. It'd probably just be a stronger coffee with a bit of alcohol in it. You know, depending on whatever alcohol you end up putting in.
Uh-oh. I have two angry NPCs blocking the gate.
Oh,
So the conundrum here is I cannot run them over. Like I went inside, the funny farm, I had to drop somebody off at the funny farm clinic.
yeah.
The one that's featured in Drug Wars. Yeah, that
Oh
one.
yeah,
The
yeah. I
ranch.
remember that place.
And for some reason there's two hostile NPCs at the gate. They look like paparazzi. They got cameras and stuff.
Man.
So I
Rockstar's
can't like normally I could run them over, right? But in this case I can't. I guess I could point a gun at them. I mean that's legal, right?
Yeah, I guess point a gun. I mean, they are threatening you.
I don't have to shoot them, but I can just I can't get out of the damn car either. Because
I just fire a bullet in the air then, I guess. Get rid of them.
Well, I'm doing the taxi. I mean, I guess I can abandon the taxi job and then yeah, I'll just do that. Screw it.
Like you abandon it and start it up again?
Yeah, I have no choice.
Man, you
There.
got fucked.
They're running away. Like, no, a gun! No! Fun fact, the gun only has like 12 rounds in it. I wasn't going to actually shoot them.
Yeah.
But self-defense, yo. Sometimes it's the threat, right?
Exactly, man.
It's the threat of being shot that makes people run away.
Exactly.
I don't even know why they were pissed at me. I'll have to go back in my video because I'm recording it, and
Okay.
I'll see why they aggroed me.
What's up,
In my
Miku?
vehicle.
Welcome to the stream, man. Hopefully you're doing well today. Alright.
Oh yeah. He showed up during your stream the other night when you got home from drinking, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, the adventures in BO6. With a little bit of a brain. Well, like,
As a Brazilian, yet they're Irish, like UG.
Indeed.
So we have two Irishmen, and we have one North Irishman, who shall not be mentioned.
Oh, Belfast?
Yeah, poor Belfast.
It's like Yuji's trigger word. The moment he hears Belfast, it just gives him like a little vein in his eye, and it just starts pulsing. He's like, Belfast.
It's especially funny whenever I'm playing with UG and Belfast on the Xbox,
Yeah.
and Belfast is doing something that's ticking off UG. Like when we used to play Red Dead Redemption multiplayer, and Belfast would just camp, and UG would get pissed at him.
You know, to be fair, I don't blame Yuji for getting pissed. I'd get pissed as well if that dickhead was camping.
Yeah.
To be fair, I get pissed anyway if someone's camping. Not just in, like, Red Dead, but, oh my god. I'm very glad I've not played, like, COD in a party with y'all. Like, at least COD multiplayer in a party with y'all. Because holy shit, I can get salty on that. Especially BO6. Don't know why the card didn't stop, but okay. But yeah, Jesus Christ, BO6's multiplayer turns me into a monster. It does.
I know Riley and Bounty were playing it the other night, and It felt like their life force was being drained from their bodies.
Oh my god, in like real time as well, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I could hear how miserable they were. I guess there's something about multiplayer that they like, but there's also factors about it that they don't like.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
Yeah,
Especially with all these sweaty cunts that are like going zap,
I
zap,
think that's the
zap.
part they don't like.
Yeah, I fucking hate those guys.
Yeah.
1 second, let me do that. And UG, thank you for the €5 super
that.
chat. The North doesn't fucking count. I mean,
That's fun.
it's on the island of
Well,
Ireland, UG.
well, what about Void Amy though? I mean, is she like the exception, UG?
There you go. He'll
Because
just
there's
be like,
always an exception rule. Is she the exception? Because she's from North Ireland.
yeah, be like, it's okay. Void Aim is alright.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. Usually's like, yeah, we're willing to submit a trade.
He'll
You
be
know,
like, alright, we'll trade.
hand over our least liked member of Ireland.
You guys get Conor
another
McGregor,
NPC
we get
man.
Void Amy J. That's a good deal right there.
Wow.
Poor
No,
Northern
wait a minute.
Ireland.
No, wait a minute. Conor McGregor, doesn't he want to beat the crap out of the Paul brothers?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he does.
Okay, well, let's hold off on that trade just yet. I'm sure we can find someone else in Ireland that's less likable.
Then again, I think Conor McGregor also wants to fight KSI as well, which I think, dude, that'd be an interesting fight. An
Yeah.
actual like MMA fighter fighting a little YouTube boy. Well, then again, same thing with the Paul brothers, just YouTube little rodents. Ugh.
Yeah.
And you know, something funny I also want to bring up, like, you know, we're trying so hard. Oh, no, not you, Amy. We're on about another Amy we know, Void Amy J.
Yeah, you're British, Amy.
Yeah, you're Welsh.
Oh, Welsh Amy. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Void Amy
you're
is from North
You're
Ireland.
technically right. She is British. She's in the British Isles, so technically it counts.
Okay.
But yeah. Apparently, so I've looked at some old betting odds of the actual fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, right?
Right.
And you want to know how much I could have won if I betted on Jake Paul instead?
A lot.
$5,000.
Yeah, but could you live with it though?
I don't think I could have. My
Yeah,
morality.
you'd have
could've-
$5,000, but
It's
I mean,
like
what would it actually cost you?
it's like blood money. That shit.
Did you bet on Jake Paul? Yes. What did it cost?
Everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, she was born. Oh, so we have two Amy's from technically North Ireland. Okay.
well, there we go.
Wow.
There we go, Amy.
We're getting some backstory and some lore here.
Some like backstory lore. This is
Amazing.
holy shit. Oh yeah, I forgot
I'm
about.
glad I didn't.
I forgot about that.
I'm just glad I didn't bet on the fight. No, thank you.
I don't blame you, man. I mean, I thought Mike was gonna pull out some magic, like, you know, rabbit's foot out of a hat. Thought he was gonna pull some tricks out of a hat or something, but sadly he didn't. And,
No, I mean,
I'm still depressed. I mean, you know what? I mean, I'll say this again. I as much as we all hate Jake Paul, we'll give him one little point for doing a respectful bow at the end of the fight. But that's about it. That's the only bow he's getting, or salute he's getting from me. Just for being humble at the end and also shouting at Mike Tyson. Other than that, that guy's a complete piece of shit. Ugh.
yeah. What were you gonna say?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you're about to say something, and I accidentally interrupted you.
Wait, what was it? I mean...
No, you're about to go in. You're about to go into something, and I brought up the fight again.
Oh. I
Sorry.
I actually cannot remember. My brain
Oof.
has faded,
My-
honestly.
My bad.
Like, I'll I'll admit, like, I've been up for a few hours today, so my brain's not fully on
Well,
today at the moment.
just go fishing. Maybe you'll find that brain cell. That happens to me too. Like I'll have an idea for something, I'll think about something, and then it just slips through the net, and I'll just sit there thinking, okay, what was it? What was that idea? What was I was thinking
Dude,
about?
same here. Holy shit, I literally do that too.
Yeah. All right. See you later, UG.
Alright, take care, Eugene. Oh, it might have been this comment from UG actually. About Conor McGregor with
Oh yeah.
yeah, about all the
Yes,
stuff.
charges.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because apparently he's supposed to be in hot water at the moment with
Yeah.
sexual charges of I don't know,
Little SA.
SA
Uh-oh.
allegations and all that.
That's not good.
And at the same
Well, I
time,
mean,
apparently
we have a AG nominee that is gotten some SA charges against him as well. So, yay.
what nominee?
Attorney General.
Oh,
It's one of Trump's nominees for Attorney General, former congressman, who
oh,
also is facing some SA charges.
oh dear.
It's like, can we just like, if there's any investigation and it hasn't been concluded yet, can we not nominate these people? Just wait. I mean, if they're found not guilty after the fact, okay.
Yeah,
But a lot of times when people are brought up on charges like this, there's evidence that they might have done something bad that wasn't consensual or broke some laws.
yeah. That's kind of crazy. And again, then also that infamous like Big Mac like picture from when they were on a jet a few days ago, where everyone's like saying,
Oh, yeah,
"Oh,
that's a funny one though. I don't even know if he was there.
no,
Gates wasn't there. It was
it's not that.
yeah.
It's like a lot of people on the left, especially that little Harry gimp that was simping for both Biden and Harris. I can't remember his last name, but it's that little twerp that was meat riding the Democrats the whole time throughout this election.
Okay, well, there's a few of them out there.
But he was like really bad. He was on Mark Hamill levels of meat riding. That's how bad it was.
Okay.
But yeah, he posted like a tweet saying like, "Oh my God, the guy who wants to make America healthy again is eating the Big Mac. Hurry, hurry!"
Well, I mean, here's a fun fact: healthy people occasionally cheat. It's called cheat meals,
Yeah, exactly.
and you're sitting on the airplane with the president elect, and he wants to have some McDonald's, and he just took you to what, a UFC fight. I mean, so what? I mean, I don't think that's going to kill RFK Jr. I mean, have you seen what kind of shape he's in for a guy his
Yeah,
age? He's in
guy's like
great shape.
early 70s, late 60s, and he has a better
Yeah.
body than my fucking dad. Like,
Yeah.
he's built. Like, I mean, fair fucking play. I mean, the guy's very healthy, obviously, but god
Yeah.
damn. Like that.
Yeah,
That's
so
the
I
kind.
don't think some McDonald's every now and then is going to hurt you.
Yeah. Just don't have it
Now,
all
McDonald's
the time.
every day. Well, then again, Trump is president elect and he's pushing 80, so maybe we were wrong about McDonald's.
Maybe it's a life-altering food that'll like keep you safe. But
Well, I mean, on the flip side, he doesn't drink alcohol and he doesn't do any, illegal stuff like drugs or smoke. So maybe it's all a balancing act, right? I have no idea.
I do remember like a story from a few years ago, and this is like before Vince McMahon was like shamed publicly by everyone with all the stuff that's come out about him recently. I think
Yeah.
this is what the 90s or early 2000s, and I believe, you know how Vince McMahon likes to smoke weed. He
I didn't know that.
Well, he smokes weed. He does apparently.
Oh,
And
okay.
so I think he was in like a room with Trump. He was, and Trump had a no smoking policy and all that. And I think he was like, "Vince, please put out the smoke. No smoking in here." And then Vince was like, "Nah, I'm good." He just kept smoking an absolute doobie in front of Trump.
Wow.
Which I was like, "Holy shit, that is funny." Just two billionaires, just absolute little goofballs. Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm still convinced the high point of like the Trump Vince like McMahon like memery was literally the Battle of the Billionaires where Vince got his head shaved. That shit
Wow.
was funny as hell.
Yeah, but that was all planned though. So
Yeah, I know, but it was funny.
look,
But
Vince McMahon is a salesman, and there's no level he's willing to stoop to in order to, like make a buck, including getting his head shaved.
yeah,
Or get his wife like in the transition team.
that's amazing.
Because she's apparently going to be like the head of like the Department of Education, but I thought Trump was going to dismantle the Department of Education, so it
Yeah,
really doesn't make sense to name somebody to be head of it. But okay,
maybe she's temporary head until he gets into office to sign a bill to destroy
I
it.
well, I guess so. I guess before it gets dismantled, you have to have somebody running it.
Yeah,
But the question is, like, is she on board with dismantling it? Is she okay with being the last head of the Department of Education? I guess so.
yeah,
Yeah, politics are fun.
I know,
So
right?
let's pick a new topic.
Yeah, I was just about to say. um, what was I gonna think of? Oh, well, you know what? I'll spin the ball to YouTube. So, you've been uploading some Skull and Bones stuff today. So,
Yeah, season 4 dropped yesterday, and I've been recording some Skull and Bones videos here and there on my channel, even though I don't cover it like some other channels do, because I've got enough to do, like real life and GTA, and yeah, Sea of Thieves as well. But as I've mentioned before, Skull and Bones is my guilty pleasure, and I decided to, record me playing through it. But fun fact, I had to do stuff all day, so I can only record a couple missions, stop, go do something,
yeah,
then record some more missions. And it wasn't until like early this morning that it actually finished rendering because it's a nearly a 2 hour long video. So it took a while
yeah.
for it to render. After I spent hours last night editing it, it took forever to edit so much stuff out of it. Like I tried
Jeez.
to slim it down as much as I could. And there's some really really salty stuff. I mean, I do get salty in the Let's Play, but there's some really bad salty moments where I just went ballistic, and I know this is gonna make some people upset, like Sinister. I left that on the editing room floor because I got really salty once or twice. And I was just livid and pissed. So I decided, like, yeah, this is not going in the video.
Was this Jedi Survivor, Far Cry Zombies levels of
It
salt?
wasn't. You know what? It wasn't as bad, but it got close. It got
Oh,
close.
okay.
But the
I,
difference is like those are like episodes filled with salt and rage, right?
yeah.
Like this was just like a few additional, like an extra minute or two of me raging after some bullshit thing happens to me in the Let's Play. But
Yeah.
I did leave a little bit of salt, but I had to take a little bit out. I didn't want too much salt. Too much is bad for you.
Yeah, you'll get a heart attack if you have too much salt.
Yeah. But while I was rendering the video before I went to bed, I was playing around in Skull and Bones last night, and I realized that there was a mission I missed, which basically is just like additional lore and backstory regarding the main antagonist. Why is he doing what he's doing? And so I saved that video on my PlayStation, and then this morning I decided to make it its own video because I wasn't gonna go back into the other video and add it. But I thought that the lore and the backstory was worth at least having as its own video, so I did that because it is kind of interesting.
Yeah. I mean, how
So,
long was that? Like, what, 7 or 8 minutes, that video?
yeah, I mean, I got it. I edited down all the stuff. Like sailing from this point to that point. I took all that out of the
Oh,
video
okay. Like
for
the
time
the,
reasons.
the time traveling shit.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I try to do. If there's something like where nothing's happening, like I'll chop it out of consideration.
Alright.
But yeah, I ended up chopping a lot of stuff out of my video last night. And like I was going through the video, like when I was recording it and playing it, like there's part of me is like, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to put myself through this anymore? Because it was just going to be a lot of work. But then I guess I just powered through it, and I'm glad I did it. So hopefully
Yeah.
everyone that takes the time to watch my 2 new Skull and Bones videos enjoys it and appreciates it. But I do feel like this might be the final season of Skull and Bones. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But they're only obligated to give us 4 seasons, and well, this is the fourth season. So
If I'm being honest, it wouldn't surprise me, considering how the launch went, and
yeah,
not just that as well, but considering how like very interesting like the behind the scenes of the game was like until it released. Like considering like
yeah,
weren't they gonna get sued by like Singapore if they didn't release the game in a certain time
yeah. They
frame?
had no choice because they took out a loan with the Singapore government, and they have that the operations of Skull and Bones is being done at Ubisoft Singapore,
Mm-hmm.
and they have several people employed that obviously are from Singapore.
Yeah.
So they had certain requirements where they had to release the game. They couldn't just scrap it because before that, I think they were in years of development hell post Black Flag because they just had people in charge that for some reason didn't understand what players wanted.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a simple concept. Take the success of Black Flag, focus on the pirate stuff, and then make it online. How hard is that?
Very hard, apparently, according
Yeah.
to Ubisoft devs.
Yeah. They have a habit of putting the wrong people in charge of things. And then they don't like the direction it goes, then they have to go back to the drawing board, and that happens several times with Skull and Bones. So the team that's behind Skull and Bones now is doing the best they can with what they have. I mean, I wish there was more to it. I think most people do. But at the same time, there's something that I enjoy about playing Skull and Bones. Just like there's things about Sea of Thieves I enjoy, but Sea of Thieves is also having problems this season, so
Yeah.
there's that.
Like I know it's been having like a lot of like planned content being held back because of bugs or
Yep.
something. Like what was the thing
Yeah.
like crouching and disguises?
There was a
People?
lot of things. They finally added crouching after all these years, and they also added disguises where you could disguise yourself as a barrel or a different chest. And they were going to also add traps to the game,
Uh-huh.
and the ability to put different like items in the traps for additional like damage.
Okay.
And they were going to add the ability to hang off the edges of ships and some ledges. But there were issues at launch which prevented some of that from being in the game. So nearly a month went by with other issues before they finally added everything that they were supposed to add day one to the game. So yeah.
That's crazy. So what was it that update that released on Monday? That was the one that finally released everything. Because I know you made a
Yeah,
video
that
about
that
it.
update was supposed to come out on the 14th last week, but then it got delayed. So that ticked people off even more. They were being patient.
Jeez, that's
And
crazy.
it is. And apparently, some people are still complaining about problems that they're having. So it,
Damn,
it hasn't fixed everything. So,
that's a madness. That.
yeah, it sucks.
I mean, hopefully, Rare somehow
But,
fixes all these problems. I mean, is there supposed to be another season
yeah, I
like
hope so.
in December or next year? Like,
Yeah, sometime in 2025 will be season 15. I don't know. I don't know when that's going to happen. I don't know what the theme of season 15 is going to be. I hope it's better than this,
yeah.
but we'll just have to wait and see. But yay, pirate games.
Whew.
And no, we're not talking about games you get for quote unquote free.
Yeah, yeah. Legally, we're not talking about that.
Not those kind of pirate games.
We don't want no lawsuits like handed to us like it's FNAF 6.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
But yeah, speaking of pirate games, coming up Friday is the 20th anniversary of Sid Meier's Pirates.
Oh,
So that's cool.
nice. You gonna do a video or a stream on it?
Yeah, I am. I've just been working on other stuff, but I got the script wrote down. I was
Oh, nice.
writing the script on my phone while Riley was at the dentist the other day on Monday.
Hells yeah.
Because, whenever I go to the dentist, I go by myself, but whenever she goes to the dentist, I have to go with her.
Oh,
So I get guilt tripped into going to the dentist with her. And so I sit there in the corner while they're cleaning her teeth for like 30 minutes or so. And I always try to plan something, and usually it revolves me pulling out my phone and working on a script for a video idea. I mean, I already had some basic stuff in mind because I already recorded the B-roll and was playing around with Sid Meier's Pirates again,
Hmm.
like a few months ago. Like, well, not like a month ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I knew that I wanted to make a video for the 20 years later, but at the same time, I just hadn't sit down and had a chance to do the proper research again to make sure I'm covering as much as possible. Fortunately, I had the time while she was getting cleaned. So while she's getting cleaned, I'm sitting there on my phone, just going away, looking online and typing things up in the notes section and like putting it all together. So probably sometime tomorrow, I'll record the audio and mix it with the B-roll, and hopefully, I'll have it out by Friday.
Nice.
But that's something I really would like. I wouldn't mind a remake of Sid Meier's Pirates. I mean, I know the 2004 version is actually a remake of the 1987 one, but how about another remake, Sid Meier's? I know you're busy with this other game called Civ 7, but come on.
There you go. Just get like a skeleton crew, guys. That's all you have to do. Just get people that can like
Yeah.
make a hasty remaster of that game from the
Yeah,
early 2000s.
we obviously don't want that. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention in the GB cast, I was like, yeah, one of the controversies is revolved around Elden Ring's DLC being up for Game of the
Oh
Year.
yeah, you heard
Which,
about that. Like that's so dumb. Why the hell is
yeah,
it? Why the hell is it there?
it's stupid. But the one thing I forgot to add was the fact that going forward, they're planning on allowing remakes and remasters
Well,
in the Game of the Year category.
oh,
So I don't agree with that. I
should
really
they
don't.
should they make a new category for that? Like
Yeah.
best remaster of a classic game or
Yeah.
reimagining?
Yeah. Yeah, since we have so many remakes and remasters now, does it really hurt to have a remake remasters category
Yeah,
and a DLC of the year category?
not just that, but it's
Like,
like, why the fuck are they putting DLCs as a game of the year? Should it be like best DLC or expansion of the year? Surely, like,
yeah,
wouldn't
I
that
don't
be the
know.
case?
It's just, I mean, I've heard good things about the Elden Ring DLC, and
Oh yeah,
it
same
has
here.
nothing to do with how good the DLC is. It still shouldn't be a quote unquote game of the year.
Yeah, because it's like an expansion. It's a DLC. It's not the full
Yeah,
game. Like
exactly.
I know there are people that will make the argument saying, yeah, but it feels like a whole new game. I mean, maybe the mechanics it brings makes it feel new, but at the end of the day, you're still popping in the same game that you played back in 2022. You know?
Yeah, it is. I mean, if it was a sequel, if Shadow of the Erdtree was a sequel to Elden Ring, then I would understand it being up for Game of the Year. But it's a DLC,
Yeah.
so I don't know why I don't know what gave them that decision, especially with the fact that new games are coming out every year and there's only like a certain number of like categories, like games that can be nominated for Game of the Year.
Hmm.
You're just taking that away from another game that could be in that spot, you know?
Yeah.
Even if it's just a nominee, it still means a lot to these developers and to the fans to at least have their game nominated.
Like I remember, like what was it last year when the Phantom Liberty released for Cyberpunk? I'm pretty sure like that was put into a whole new category for the game, and I believe like even Idris Elba was nominated for an award, during that show for his portrayal of Solomon Reed in the DLC. Something like
Yeah.
that. Like put the game DLC in a different category, like best expansion of the year or something. Something like that.
I remove one of the esports categories.
Yeah, there you go. Get rid of the fucking
Three
esports
of
game.
them.
But why do I need to vote for some random fucking team that plays what League of Legends on Twitch? I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck about that.
Yeah, I don't care either.
Like, I
But they
mean,
have three categories that esports is under. I'm like, why?
so dumb. I mean, like the one time I was sort of interested when it came to like, oh, e-celebrities or e-sports and whatnot in the Game Awards. The only time I really was sort of interested was when, it was like, oh, best content creator of the year, and I just saw Queso there, and I was like, all right, yep,
Well, that's a
I'm
separate
voting for it.
category. That's a separate category.
Yeah.
Like content creator of the year is fine, and yeah, I'm supporting Queso as well. So yeah, I'm on board with Queso.
Queso
I hope he
sweet.
wins.
Queso sweet.
That's right. But he's obviously not an esports player.
Yeah. Nah, he's an esports Fall Guys player. What you talking about, man? I've seen those
But
moves.
yeah. In all seriousness, I don't care if esports has 3 categories. I'm fine with that. But there's 29 categories total, unless my math is wrong. So why not add 1 or 2 more categories, Jeff Keighley?
Yeah.
But whatever.
Oh god, I
I mean, there's
remember.
nothing they can do about it this time around, but maybe next time.
Yeah, there you go, 2025. 2025, they're gonna do that.
Yeah.
Speaking of 2025,
Yeah. But the other thing, okay, what's happening
oh,
in 2025?
oh well, it's one of the things that are released in 2025, and it's about the Game Awards again. It was. Did you see the
Yeah.
category that GTA 6 was in? Like most anticipated game.
Anticipated? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just being honest. That game's winning by a landslide. The moment like that awards like segment gets put on, like everyone's like, you know, we already know the answer. It's GTA 6. All right, new topic, whatever. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Ghost of You up for that category as well. I think Mafia: The Old Country was, but I think they lost the first round or something.
yeah,
But I mean, there's a lot of games people are excited about in 2025, and including GTA 6, and it's no surprise that they're easily the front runner.
I mean, I easily see that being the game that'll be like the winner of that category next year. Well, not next year, like
Yeah,
when the Game Awards are on, like next month.
yeah,
I mean, you know, still Ghost of Yoto, I'm looking forward to that too. You know, like
yeah.
I hope
I hope
it's
it's
good.
good. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Like, I mean, I know there's a lot of discourse around it, and we've already made our opinions known about that discourse that everyone's.
Yeah, I mean, you can disagree with the actress, but the game itself still will be good, I think.
Exactly.
But people have a right to their opinions. I mean, I think that's what we got to get back to is just stop canceling people on either side for having a freaking opinion.
Yeah.
But
It's
we'll
like,
get there one day.
if it'll take a 1,000 years for us to get that lesson learned, I'll be happy.
Yeah,
1,000 years from now.
One day we'll get back to where people can actually have their own opinions and not worry about getting canceled over it or
Yeah.
boycotted.
Yeah. Or called an ist or a phobe just because you have an opinion.
Yeah, that too. Well, yeah, both sides are guilty of it. So
Oh, absolutely. Like, ugh. I don't
yeah,
know.
it's
Like
tiresome.
left, right, they both train you anyway.
Yeah, that's how politics are, you know. And I have an interest in politics, but there are plenty of times I'll sit back like, okay, that's enough for now. I'm taking a little break because it just frustrates me.
it's like a, it's like a, I don't know, like an adrenaline shot. It is. Like at first you're hyped to get involved in the talk, and then by the end of it, it's like the wear down of a drug. You know, it's just, God, this is boring. This
Yeah.
hurt my brain. This is like, come on, people. We've been over this several times already.
Yeah, that's politics for you.
Yeah. Sid
I
Meier's
got some
Pirates.
chat.
That's a memorable game. Yeah, it is, Snake. And yeah, as GB mentioned, he's making a video on it.
Yeah, hopefully, I hope to. I hope I have time tomorrow to record it. I should. That's my plan. And I've already got it in my head, and I got it written down. I got the B-roll, so I've got almost everything I need for it. But it's definitely a pirate game that I wouldn't mind having a faithful remake to.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm a huge Sid Meier fan, so. I'm Brazilian, that's a good one.
Oh, Queso is so fat, he lives in 4 time zones. Wow. Oh,
And then
God.
Case will be like, actually, I only live in the central time zone.
Or he'll just be like, what? Ban that guy from the chat now!
Ban him.
Oh, man. I just
Yeah,
love
Queso's
watching.
hilarious.
I love watching the videos where he reacts to the PS5 messages, dude. It's just so funny.
Yeah.
Like,
That was kind of my gateway drug for Queso is those videos, but then I've watched some of his Let's Plays as well. And he's pretty funny.
yeah. Oh god, have you watched his reaction to the Sonic 3 trailer? I don't know if you've watched it or not.
Oh no, I haven't watched that.
Yeah,
Been a quick minute.
for some reason, and oh god, I actually I love Queso, but god damn, I fucking hate him for thinking this. So when he was watching the trailer, when he heard Sonic speak, you know, when he's like in the middle of like Times Square with Shadow and Knuckles and Tails, when he hears Sonic speak, for some reason he thinks it's Mr. Beast voicing Sonic.
What?
Yeah, even though for the past two films it's been what, Ben Schwartz, I think his name is, who voiced Sonic in the past two films
Yeah.
and even voices him in the
Oh,
trailer.
okay, Queso. Go
He
get your
thinks-
ears clean,
He
please.
thinks that Ben Schwartz is Mr. Beast.
Jeez.
So dumb. I love him, but it's like whenever I hear Sonic, I don't hear Mr. Beast from the Sonic movies. I don't hear Mr. Beast.
Well, look, Queso thinks an all-you-eat buffet is a ripoff. Ooh.
What do you mean I
I
can't
know
eat
Queso
everything?
will be like, chat, burn him.
Chat, ban this guy. You gotta ban this guy, chat. Ban Go Burns 420.
Where'd the 420 come from?
Because you like the number 420. 420 no scope, the mystery box.
Okay.
I don't know. Sorry.
I don't. But this is some weird revisionist history you got happening.
Look, man, I'm the clean, straight edge kind of guy. You're like Snoop
yeah.
Dogg, you know, just smoking all everybody's weed, man. Don't smoke my weed. This is mine.
Wow.
I'm sorry. My brain's just fucked right now. This is why you have to have sleep, people. Because otherwise, your brain just like turns off.
Yeah, sleep is kind of important. You kind of need a little Z's.
Yeah. But I'll probably rest my eyes like after the stream. But you know, I ain't gonna
That's probably
fall
a good
asleep.
idea.
I ain't gonna fall asleep midstream. My friend
Okay,
Hammond.
good.
My friend Hammond did that once on his stream, and everyone.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You know Mr. Hammond.
Wow.
Everyone's lovable Aussie
Yeah,
friend.
I know Hammond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he was streaming GTA, if I'm not mistaken. This is a while ago. This is like, holy shit. If I'm thinking back, this is actually like during COVID. That's how long ago this shit was. So he's streaming GTA, I think. So I think this is like 2021. This was, and I remember it well because I remember like Mike and Snake telling me this. And he's like, dude, tune into Hammond's stream. He's asleep. And then at one point, I go into the stream and I hear one of like Hammond's friend like join the party and just say, Hammond, you're asleep. And then they just leave the stroll. And he can see it.
You know what he was doing? He was doing one of them Twitch sleep streams
Oh god.
that Kai and others like to do.
Oh god.
I don't think those should be allowed on Twitch. Like, why? They're just sleeping. Why are you watching this? What's wrong with you?
I mean,
We can't streamers have some privacy?
I have. What kind of sleep stream is it? Them just fully asleep, or?
Yeah, I think that it's just like streams of them sleeping in their bed.
Okay.
Like, I don't get it. I
mean,
really don't. I don't understand the appeal.
The thing is, like, if it's one of those streams that have like a dono sound effect, that would happen. Because like I've watched some sleep streams where people have this like a sound effect on, right? So if someone donated a certain amount to the stream, it would play like a really loud noise that would wake the streamer up while they're asleep.
I guess.
I mean, if they have one of those on, I can understand why. But if it's just them are fully asleep, that's fucking boring. That.
Well, it's not boring. It's not just boring. It's also kind of creepy from the fact that there's people that actually will sit there watching you sleep.
I guess.
And that's creepy as hell if you think about it.
I guess it is creepy as well, but it's, I don't know. Yeah. I'm just like, that's. I don't know. I guess it's kind of weird as well. I guess it's.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about that. If it was one of those sleep streams that had like a sound effect that you could play that would wake the streamer up and just, it'd be funny to see the streamer startled getting woken up. But It was just them
Here's the
like
thing. I don't even think
asleep.
they're actually sleeping. I think they're just laying there taking like a cat nap. Yeah, just thinking, hey, I'll take a little cat nap, and if somebody wakes me up with a nice dono, then it's a win-win.
Let's
If not,
go.
I'll get some lovely Z's. There's a queso horror game.
Oh, really? It would probably be on like Steam, maybe. If that's the case, because I know you can upload games onto Steam. It did.
Yeah.
You remember Austin BMX? The guy who used to do Red Dead content.
Yeah, yeah, he does
Yeah,
Dakota.
yeah.
Yeah,
Apparently, he released a game on Steam because I saw like Pat made a video about it. So
okay.
good for him. I can't remember exactly what the game was. I think it was like a horror game or something. But yeah, I saw Pat make a video
Sounds
playing the
what?
game. Wait, what?
No, I was just reading your live chat.
Oh, okay. Okay.
There you are. You all right?
Yeah, I'm alright. Sorry, my stream audio is like buggering up. It should be. I think it's back now. Is it back? Are we good?
Yeah, I mean, I can hear you just fine, so I'm hoping that everyone else does.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I was just wondering what was going on there.
Now, I was just replying to somebody in chat,
Oh, okay.
so.
The snore stream, fuck's sake, Snake. Now you make me fully remember the streams now with the snore comment. Ah!
Yeah.
My car almost crashed.
Well, I don't think you have to worry about that because I mean the other night you started your stream pretty late for you after you got home from your birthday drinking, and you didn't fall asleep during that stream, so I think you'll be okay.
Yeah, I hope so.
Plus, I'll just yell, "Wake up!
Wake up! Wake up!
Wake the flop up!"
Wake the fuck up, samurai. We've got some living legal to stream.
That's right. We got community service to do.
Exactly. See, that's what we're doing right now. We're delivering the people across the Los Santos.
Yeah.
So, how many fairs have you done so far, GB?
I've done a few. I've managed to get. So far from a little bit of pizza work and some taxi work, I've managed to make $117,000 for Stacy. So.
Oh, very nice.
Oh yeah, we're making the big money here in Living Legal.
Hey man, this is a good week
Like
to
I could do
it.
that in one heist. Yeah, we know, Snake. We know.
Yeah, Snake. If you want to go get this kind of money without like being a good boy, just fucking do your clucking bell, do your Kaios. Go do that. This requires work,
Poor Snake.
effort.
He didn't even say anything, and I'm putting words in his mouth.
Oh man. At least it's not like one of those freaking Kaio meat riders that'll be like, oh my god, you gotta do Kaio Perico if you want to make money, man.
I know, right?
Oh god. Like,
I wonder what we're doing. Like, what coming up tomorrow? A new event. I wonder what it's going to be tomorrow.
it's either OG heist or casino heist. I'm kind of hoping casino just so I get diamonds.
Yeah, I think they're going to save OG for last. What do you think?
I wouldn't be surprised if they do it for last, but if they do it before, then I'd be fine.
Yeah.
I think it would make sense to get diamonds out the way.
Yeah.
Because do the diamond casino heist, obviously there'll be bonuses on that, and diamonds will be back. If I'm being honest, I'd rather... I would rather have, like, diamonds in the vault than run loads and loads of Pacific Standards over and over again.
Yeah.
Because at least with diamonds, the diamond casino heist, you at least need 2 or 3 people. You don't need a full crew. With, like, Pacific Standard, you need basically a full 4-man team.
Yeah, that's right.
So annoying.
Yeah, when we do those streams, yeah, we're going to have to make sure we actually have 4 people locked down.
Yeah, like we did with Doomsday.
Yeah.
Even though we didn't need like a full team for Doomsday, it's still good just because of how annoying Doomsday can be.
Yeah. It's funny because originally we weren't joking when we said we didn't want to do it the week earlier,
Yeah,
but we ended up doing it anyways.
I can't remember what led us on to like actually thinking of doing it. Like I wouldn't be surprised if I played a part in it because I brought up like a Doomsday heist that I had.
I think it's because we had nothing else to do.
Oh, okay. Oh, and I remember
I
as
think that,
well because you did a poll as well. That's why. I remember because
yeah.
you did a poll, I believe, and it had Doomsday in
Oh
there.
yeah, yeah. The poll, and it was between Living Legal and LS or Doomsday, and well, Doomsday won. So I'm like, okay, that works out because Kane was supposed to do episode 2 anyways, which we're doing right now. So
Indeed.
it all works out.
And not just that, but also I had a Doomsday Act 3 ready from the get go. So,
Yeah.
yeah, all we had to do was do the annoying setups and then go through hell
Yeah, and
once again.
I'll give Destiny credit. He did okay.
Yeah, considering we got it done in one run as well, like with no deaths. Yeah, I'll give
Yeah.
Destiny a lot. I'll give him a lot of credit for not carting there. For the casino heist, on the other hand, man's like, look, I understand he locked the fuck in for Doomsday. I get that. I respect that. But you gotta stay locked in if you do another heist, man. Come on.
Yeah, I think he was like, yeah, that the Doomsday heist was all the fuel I had, buddy. He was on fumes by the time we got to the casino heist.
There you go. Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking of casino heist, I do hope that it is, like, diamonds that are in the vault, like, tomorrow. Just because I want to have a reason to run that heist over and over again, you know?
Yeah.
Are you gonna set up a casino when diamonds?
Well, I think we
return?
all should because obviously we'll probably each only get one opportunity to do diamonds.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll all have it set up to go for Saturday.
All right. I think you were about to say something before I like asked you about diamonds, right?
No, I was gonna mention what Snake said, but you
Oh,
can.
okay.
Sometimes I forget that this is your live stream and I'm supposed to be the the player, the guy that's hanging out with you.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's old hat. I'm so used to reading chat and reacting to chat. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
My bad.
But don't worry. I'm used to not looking at chat half the time, so it's all good. But I was surprised you guys managed to do it in one go. You watched Rob himself do it, and his team took 5 tries. Damn. Well, I mean, maybe it was the crew he brought in. Like, maybe Rob's crew just wasn't as skilled as us. I mean,
Yeah.
Rob, I watched some of his streams, and Rob seems like a pretty good player when it comes to GTA. I mean, maybe his team was good. Maybe they were just lacking. You know, maybe they had an anchor on them, maybe, or I don't know. Maybe it was just bad luck. It could have just been bad luck, to be honest, because of how annoying Doomsday can be.
Yeah, maybe.
But you know how like bullshit the AI can be sometimes. Like for no good reason, it will just rapid fire onto you, and then you wonder how you died.
That's true. It does do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we did okay. We did better than I thought we were gonna do. So
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't think it was gonna be a complete disaster, but I thought we'd have a few more hiccups along the way than we did. So I thought it went pretty well.
You know, the funny thing is,
All things considered.
with the hiccups that happened, it only happened in like the 2 setups where we had to rescue people, and that was only
Yeah, the
because the 2
NPCs are
people
what
we had
screwed
to,
up, not us.
Yeah, the people we had to rescue killed themselves.
That was so crazy that
like ULP fucking crashed into a telephone line. Like,
yeah.
like I saw it like just at the bare like inch of your screen.
Yeah.
On your stream.
I had to go back and look at it again because I didn't notice it. I thought, oh shit, we failed. I didn't even know why we failed because you and I were doing fine.
Yes.
I didn't want to say anything about Yuji or Destiny. I didn't see anything, so I couldn't pass judgment. But back in my mind, I'm assuming it had something to do with one of them. But it was just ULP flying into a freaking pole. Okay, good job, ULP. Thank you.
Yeah, then you got fucking Agent 14 running into the direct line of fire of 3 invisible juggernauts.
Yeah.
firing
Agent 14
Gatling
going
guns.
Leroy Jenkins on us.
I guess so. It's like, holy shit, man. Like, if you're gonna run in, like, whoa. Slow down, buddy. And what's up, Zol? I can't say anything. You know what? I'll just say Z. What's up, Z? Welcome to the stream. Are you new gen?
I guess yeah, Zol, I think.
Yeah, Zol. I guess we'll say Zol. What's up,
Yeah,
Zol?
we're on PS5.
Yeah, we're on PS5.
Yeah.
We are. And yeah, obviously we're not doing any actual Grand Theft Auto stuff, in case you're wondering, because we're being good boys.
Yeah, this is a interesting series that we launched a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Out of boredom because we've been playing the game for over a decade, so we had to come up with something different to do.
Yeah, and in our cases, we've been playing literally since the freaking online launch, like day one.
Yeah.
So yeah, we kind of need to find something new to do, and this is the closest thing we'll find.
It helps hold us over until GTA 6 hopefully comes out next year.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Like, I know there have been people that have tried to do a legal series before, or tried the challenge of living legal before. But, you know, a lot of them, they bend the rules. A lot of them, they bend the rules around killing. And it's like, whoa, hold on a minute, buddy. we're being authentic, we are. We're not killing anyone.
Yeah, unless it's self-defense. But we kind of established, you know, like, most of the time when it comes to NPCs, all you have to do is just point a gun at them and they'll piss off.
Yeah.
Their bravery goes away real quick if someone just flashes a gun at them.
Oh, God. Have you seen that one clip from, like, a few years ago? Like, someone was in single player, I think. And there was this one NPC that was, like, piping up to him. And the moment they pulled out a pistol, they were like, I'm sorry for this inconvenience. It's like...
Yeah.
They're, like, chatting bear shit, and then the moment, like, I think the guy was playing as, like, Franklin or Michael, I think they were in the video. The moment they pull out, like, a fucking pistol, the guy's like, oh, okay, I'm sorry, bro, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's time for me to rethink my life choices.
Yeah. Guys just pulled out a fucking M9 Beretta. It's like, oh, yeah, but maybe I should not, like, talk shit to this dude.
Yeah. And the only part I think I kind of screwed up in the heist was the finale with the hacking issue I had at first, but
yeah,
I got through it without us failing, so that's like, a W.
You know, I know there'll be people that'll be like, oh no, you didn't get the elite challenge. Well, it's only 50k. Fuck that. We ain't going back for that extra 50k.
I never bother for elite challenges. I just don't care.
I mean, if I can get them, I'll go for them. Like that's the thing with both Casino and Kaio. Like, I'll try and get them, but you know, I mean, most of the time you're probably not gonna get them if you take your time or if you have one failed run. And well, with Doomsday, if I'm playing with Bob, for example, like let's say I'm just doing a quick Act 1 or an Act 2 with him, for example, right? Maybe we'll try and go for the elites because the time requirements are pretty easy and pretty simple. Act 3, on the other hand, no. Nah,
no thank you.
No. It's not worth paying for 50k.
I agree. I just don't see the point. I'm just trying to, you know, beat the mission, you know, or get the heist done. I'm not worried about the elite challenge.
Yeah. I mean, like, you can make a little bit of extra from it, but it's like, if you really want that 50k badly, just do, like, the time trial, like, the Junk Entity time trial that's on every day. There you go, you get your extra 50k and plus $1,000.
Yeah, I mean, people that like doing it, that's good. I'm glad it's there for people to go after.
Oh yeah, same here.
But I'm just don't care unless there's like some sort of award that's tied to it that I just really want. Like 50,000 isn't enough for me in this game. It has to be like a really cool item or something.
In the OG heist, there is like a reward if you do all 5 elites, and if you get like a really cool T-shirt. That's like a homage to Vice City's 100% completion T-shirt.
Oh yeah, that. But yeah, that's one of those exceptions, right? Where it's like something you really like and you really want it, so you're willing to try and put yourself through that effort in order to get it.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like the thing is, a lot of the challenge requirements on the OG heist are very annoying to do. Like
They
5 minute and 20 seconds for the Fleeca job. Like that's ridiculous for the time. Like getting
Yeah,
the
I've done Fleeca so many times. I don't know if I've ever come close to that. Even on good runs with like you and me, we've done some pretty good runs together. I don't think we've managed to do it.
I've come very close before. I think I was 3 seconds off from getting it.
Yeah.
It's like, God, like if it was 5 minute 30, maybe I could get it. Maybe I could get it. But 5 minutes and 20, that's just taking the piss if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Nearly ran over that doggy. Good thing I stopped.
Thank God.
There's a dog just sitting here on the beach, just having a good time, just sitting here. I like the fact that the animals are in the game. I know it's been nearly a year now since they've finally added the animals, birds, and wildlife to current gen, but it really does make the world feel a little bit more alive.
Absolutely. I think easily like one of the best like qualities of life like features they've added in the recent years.
Yeah, in the past year, yeah.
Like apparently isn't there supposed to be like E&E like stuff coming to PC soon? I remember they
Yeah, it
talked
was
about that a
finally
while.
confirmed by Rockstar. They mentioned it a few weeks ago whenever they first teased December update, but it's gonna be early 2025. It's like, yeah, you can enjoy like the Milked Edition on PC for a few months, and then we're all going to GTA 6 and 6 Online.
Yeah. And you get to enjoy
Yeah,
GTA
better late than
Plus.
never, Rockstar.
Enjoy GTA Plus as well for like what a few months, and then GTA 6 releases where you can continue to spend like $8 a month in GTA
Yeah,
6
that's gonna be
online.
crazy. I'm convinced they're gonna keep adding things to GTA Plus. That's gonna force more and more people to get it.
Hey man,
Like, I just have a bad feeling.
at least you got me, the local shark that'll buy GTA Plus so you don't have to.
Yeah, they're gonna have to make it a little bit more interesting to get my money. I'm not saying I'll never do it,
Oh
but
man.
there will probably come a time when I feel like I have to get it. Like, for example, if they do something similar with GTA 6 Online, like they did with Red Dead Online, where they only have like one lobby type, unless you get GTA Plus, then you can have a friend lobby.
Hmm.
If that happens, and I'm like, A, fuck you, Take Two and Rockstar. B, here's my money. That's how it's gonna go. All right, fuck you. Here's your freaking GTA Plus subscription money.
I don't want to
Like,
get
now give me
blown
my
up.
friend lobby, damn it.
Oh man, you know it wouldn't surprise me if they did do something like that in GTA
Well,
6
Bethesda
Online.
already did something like that for Fallout 76, so I'm sure they'll borrow that idea, just like ideas have been borrowed from you by a certain someone.
Oh yeah, certain bearded Frisian man.
Yeah, so if that happens, and Rockstar and Take Two are willing to quote unquote borrow ideas.
Oh man, we love you really, Snake. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
my starting over series show is better. I'm joking. Well,
Wow.
actually, you know what? His series is automatically better just because of Snake Frisian Rage.
Thank you so much.
My series is a downgrade in comparison. I don't have Snake Beard Rage.
Oh yeah, yeah. That gives this show a little bit more of an advantage.
There you go.
Don't bet Rockstar.
Help! Help! My screen is frozen.
I can't wait till Snake does his own Living Legal series.
Snake, join us. Join us on Living
You think he'll
Legal.
do it?
I hope he does it. Because I could just see him getting frustrated by, like, being legal and not being allowed to shoot people.
Yeah.
He'd be like, stop
That
it,
would be
Rockstar!
interesting. Because I mean, I do want to see other people try it.
Yeah, it'd be boring just us two doing this.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why we have the rules. Not just for us to follow, but for others that might want to do it themselves. And I also in the Discord room, I think I also put the graphics that they can use.
Yeah.
So, like the graphics that Kane and I made for the series, people are welcome to use for their thumbnails.
Yes. as well as obviously the rules and parameters.
Yeah,
So they know.
and
Like,
we're not going to charge you a fee. All we ask is that you follow the damn rules and maybe give us a little credit.
Yeah,
That would be nice.
credit.
You know, well, like credit to GB and Kane for the idea, the premise. That's not asking much.
Well, today's day and age, it's like asking for an arm. It is to some people.
Well, I have a thing about where I like to try and get like whenever I cover something like either on my gaming channel or on the other channel as I call it. I
Yes.
like to give credit to things whenever I'm linking. Like whenever I'll try to, maybe I don't always do it, but like if it's a news article I'm reading, I'll always link the news article. If I'm using like an image from somebody's X account, I'll put the link below in the description section. Like a lot of times with tests, our GTA series, I'll link it below for
Yeah.
people that might be interested in going to check it out themselves. Plus, it's out of consideration.
Yeah.
So that's why I like to do it. I wish more creators would do that, but everyone's going to do it differently. I guess I just like giving credit to others, whether it's like articles or other people that came up with the post that I'm influenced by for my video or something I'm using in a video.
Now you mentioned X and Twitter like earlier in your talk and all that. What's this about? Like this like new competitor to Twitter, like this Blue Sky site that everyone's been talking about recently.
I have no idea. I haven't even heard of it till now. I think I saw some people making fun of it and some memes.
Yeah, that's all I really know about it as well. Like it's apparently it. The best way to describe it is it's 2017 Twitter all over again. People melting down
Okay.
about obviously Trump winning the election. Everyone's having a pissy fit on there, and it's mostly just fuck Elon, fuck X, all of that stuff on the
Jeez.
site. Because that's where all the celebrities and leftists have apparently moved to since like the election.
But they could still do that on X. Nobody was stopping them. They just chose to leave.
Exactly. But they just left because I guess they don't want to be community noted into oblivion. I guess that's the case.
Or have people criticize them. I mean, that's just the reality. I mean,
Oh no,
it's a
can't be criticized.
it's
on
a
the
social
internet.
media site. It's a public forum. So if you say something people disagree with, then people are going to tell you how they feel about it.
Yeah, so dumb. And apparently as well, I don't know how true this is, but apparently like according to the site, like Blue Sky itself, apparently like it's like so you know how you can like flag and report comments and tweets and all that on many other sites, for example, like report offensive stuff, for example, because that's standard
Yeah.
on both sites. So apparently on Blue Sky, their reporting system has been jammed because there's so many people like false reporting each other on the site at the moment.
Wow. Well, that's going rather well.
Yeah. So yeah, don't be surprised if you see all these losers come back to X in like a month or two from now.
Yeah, they'll come crawling back.
Yeah. And they'll be like, "Oh fuck Elon again, but I'm back. I'm not back for Elon. Fuck Elon. I'm back for the people."
Yeah, I mean, I hear the more advertisers are coming back to X now, so
Yeah.
that tells you something.
I mean, considering he's going to be part of the next government, Elon as well is also going to be like
Yeah.
that's pretty good news, I guess.
Well, I mean, and the fact that X has survived despite what a lot of people thought. I mean, a lot of us had our doubts, when he went in and bought Twitter, and there's some changes I think he made that were good, and then there's some things that we disagree with. But at the end of the day, he's the one that bought it, so he has the right to change it how he sees fit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But But I will say this: I think it's the most fair social media platform
yeah,
because there's people that are constantly disagreeing with shit all the time on X. I see it all the time, and yet they're allowed to have their disagreements.
yeah.
I mean,
Blue
do I
skies.
think it was necessary to change the name from Twitter to X? No, but once again, It's his platform. He could call it whatever he wants to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blue. Yeah, I've never heard of it either, Snake. I never heard of Blue Sky, but there's so many social media sites out there.
I mean, it's
Like, there's,
essentially it's kind of similar. You remember that when Facebook tried to clone Twitter? With what was it,
oh,
Threads?
I think Threads is still around, but it's just barely has anything.
Like,
And
it's kind of like a zombie site now, pretty much, where it's just there, taking up web space.
pretty much.
And you know what? I'm calling it right now. This is a famous It's Kane prediction. Give it a month or two from now, and Blue Sky is going to be dead as well. Well, it's not going to be completely dead, but it's not going to be as like popping as it once was like this month, for example. Like it's going to have a tremendous fall off. If I'm being
Well, I mean, each one of these little social media sites have their niche, their little corner of people that will use it. But then the casuals will come in. They'll stay there for a moment or two, and then a lot of them will just leave because they don't like it. It's just not as entertaining to them or interesting.
Yeah.
So they'll just bounce.
Let's get this chariot.
Blue Sky got a user bump when the Brazil banned X. Oh yeah, I remember. I remember that. Like, why did Brazil ban X again or something?
Because I guess the Brazilian, like members of the Brazilian government, or like somebody in their Supreme Court, or maybe even the head of their country, like has an issue with Elon, some sort of beef.
Okay.
And they, Elon's not afraid to, like voice his opinions back to these individuals.
Oh yeah.
So I think it just, the social media beef has caused this to occur.
Speaking of like beef and all that, apparently it's amazing. He's also got beef with my little twat of a prime minister as well.
Stommer, yeah, you might want to say anything just in case.
But I'm not gonna say anything. But I support the supreme leader and all of his ideas. His ideas are amazing. I love what he's doing to the farming community. Same with Rachel Reeves. I love what she's doing to the farming community. The farmers need to pay their taxes. We here in our London towers, we know how it feels to pay taxes. Our London elites, we know everything about taxpaying because we pay the taxes for you. Okay, so I've said what I needed to say.
All totally sincere.
Wink, wink, nudge,
and from
nudge.
the bottom of your heart.
From the bottom of my heart, Keir Starmer is the best prime minister this country has ever received. He's better than Winston Churchill. He's better than any prime minister that's ever been in office. He's the GOAT.
He's great.
It's amazing.
He's the Neville Chamberlain of his time.
Oh, indeed.
Hi, Sinister.
Hello, Sinister.
No, I just think that's bullshit. That look, I'm an American, and I'm gonna say what I say. All right, so don't blame Kane for anything I'm about to say.
And don't worry, you can't get extradited, by the way. So even if they try and extradite you, the U.S. government won't, especially with Donnie coming back.
Well, look, I'm not gonna say anything too bad, but what I might say could get me in trouble in the UK. Stop arresting people for having opinions, Prime Minister.
Yeah.
How about that? Look, if they're not directly threatening you or somebody in the government, then don't arrest them. All right? How's that sound?
I thought we got rid of that.
If they're voicing an opinion that you don't like, well, tough shit. It's supposed to be free speech. I thought the UK was about free speech, but apparently not.
Yeah.
But that's just my opinion. The views and opinions of GB does not necessarily reflect that of Kane, or It's Kane.
Yeah,
It's Kane, or It's Kane on YouTube.
How dare you insult the Supreme Leader of the United Kingdom? I mean, the People's Republic of the UK. How dare you insult them? How dare you insult our dear leader? Gee, disgraceful.
The United Keir Starmer of Britain.
Yeah.
That's what the K stands for. It's not kingdom, it's Keir.
The United Kingdom.
The Kingdom. There you go. Welcome to the Kingdom.
Welcome to my kingdom. You see, my father was a toolmaker. Yeah, you made a right toll he did, fucking Prime Minister. And
Yeah.
hello, Sinister. Hopefully you're doing well today, man.
Yeah. Well, all right, Kane. Fine. You can have Kieran. I guess you can use that if you want.
There we go. We'll write that down.
Yeah. Welcome to the Kingdom, the United Kingdom.
There you go.
That'll just become a funny meme that spreads across the UK.
They'll just put his face on the Union Jack. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello.
Just jokingly put his face on like British pounds and coins.
There you
and
go. Put it
stamps.
on notes, stamps, books.
See, you do that as a meme, and then how can they arrest you for a meme where you see it and you're like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
That's all you do. Just a United Kingdom meme. Boom.
Come on, officer. I'm not talking shit about the Prime Minister. I love him. He's my
I love
idol.
living in the Kingdom.
If I could vote for Keir Starmer, I'd vote for him 500 times in 1 millisecond.
Yay.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
You know, at this point, we need a new William the Conqueror now you're mentioning him, Snake. We need a William the Conqueror to get rid of that bloody moron that's in charge right now. Oh, shit. I shouldn't say that. No. No.
I actually
The
said
police.
that. I'm really good at impersonating voices. So that was me. Okay. I'm the one that just said that.
Oh,
Y'all don't know this, but a lot of times when Kane and I are playing together, it's actually me that's talking. I've nailed
Yeah.
Kane's accent like almost 100%. All right.
There you go.
So
it's true.
so you have no idea who actually said that, dear leader. Could have been Kane. It could have been me. It could have been nobody.
Could have been Snake Frazier.
Yeah, it could have been Snake. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it was Snake. He's the one who said that. Oh, man. So we've been going for like an hour and 45 minutes. I'm only 30 fares in.
Wow.
But I've made like
Making that money.
261k from this so far. Which,
Yeah, it's not bad.
yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, obviously it's not the best way to make money, but I mean, I'd rather do this than fucking Cayo Perico for the 20th time.
Yeah, plus we kind of have to do this for the series.
Yeah, Cayo Perico is kind of illegal in the eyes of most people.
Yeah, I agree with Amy.
Was probably so. Exactly, Amy. Exactly.
Yeah, it was totally Snake.
It was totally
Yeah,
Snake. It was totally
it
Snake.
wasn't us.
It
He
wasn't
just
me.
randomly jumped into our voice chat and said that and then just jumped out.
There you go. I'm untouchable in the theater of we. What the hell?
Exactly.
You know
Yeah,
what's-
but I do hope that in the next election that you see a result of the wonderful decisions that have been made by the Prime Minister.
Well, let's just say I'm
And then
praying to
when-
God that it's a bloodbath in the electoral voting and all that.
Yeah.
Mr.
And
Starmer.
if the Labor Party loses seats, then gee, I have no idea why.
It's obvious because everyone's just far right neo-Nazi thugs.
Is phobe, full of hate in their hearts, and really
Yeah.
really bad people with bad opinions.
I'm
They
just
have a bunch of wrong think.
I'm praying to God that they don't somehow vote the Tories back in. Like, the thing is, like, the Tories now, the best way to describe it, right? The Tories and the Labour Party are essentially the same party, just different.
It's like
people
Coke and
that are-
Diet Coke.
Yeah, that's basically it. There's no real difference. Like, there's a slight difference in the taste, but yeah, you're still being fucked
Yeah.
either way.
Yeah, it's like
'Cause, like-
soda, diet soda. Like one has high fructose corn syrup, the other has aspartame.
Yeah,
Like pick your
basically.
poison. but the diet one has less calories.
Yeah, but you're more likely to get cancer from it, though.
Yeah, that's where the dye part comes in from diet.
Yeah. Ugh.
But I mean, I guess the best case scenario is maybe you get like a coalition government between the Tories and the Reform Party,
I mean,
and the Reform Party gets some seats too, and they have to work together because I think the Reform Party would do better with the Tories than with the Labour.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, let's say Reform, for example, if they worked with another small party that's fairly big, just to screw over like the Tories and the Labour from getting voted in.
Yeah, I know, but it's like picking the. I guess at the moment the lesser evil is the Tories between the two. So it's like realistically the Reform Party, if they can gain some more seats in the next election, and help the Tories, and then get a coalition government, then that would be a win.
I guess it would.
Because that's
the slight problem is on why it might not happen, at least at the moment, is purely just because of how much Nigel dislikes the current Tory heads that are in charge right now. Because a lot of the people that are currently in charge of the party, they've obviously slandered him. Similar to, it's not as badly as parties in your country, for example, as well as the mainstream media slandered Trump, for example. But they've still slandered his name, and obviously there's a bit of resentment, and also because of how much the Tories botched Brexit. If you were to read articles or watch videos on how badly they botched it, they were handed one of the biggest mandates in history and electoral history, and they still fucked it up.
Well, true, but I just don't think the Reform Party can pick up enough seats, even if they do. I mean, I think they will gain ground by the next election.
Yeah.
Especially of all this nonsense. But the problem is they're not going to gain enough seats to have a majority control of Parliament. Mm-hmm. So you have to work with somebody. So there's time between now and then for things to be patched up between members of the Conservative Party and Nigel. Mm-hmm. And then to realize that, hey, we may have our issues and our beef, but we kind of have to set that aside, Yeah. I mean, it happens in the Republican Party. I mean, and both parties. I mean, it's politics. I mean, look at this. I know we're getting political again. I do apologize, everybody. Sorry.
That's fine.
But Trump's vice president, right? J.D. Vance. At one point, shortly after, or maybe even before he was elected back in 2016, when he was just a young senator, J.D. Vance was not a Trump supporter.
Yeah.
In fact, he compared Trump to basically bad guy from WW2. But since then, he's kind of had a change of opinion over time, and he has apologized to Trump. And clearly Trump is a forgiving type because, well, fast forward to present day, J.D. Vance is the vice president-elect.
Yeah.
So, if you can patch things up with Trump after calling him bad guy from WW2 and end up being his VP in 2024, then there's hope for things to be patched up between the Reform Party and the Tories.
Oh yeah, I mean, I do believe there is a way, but it's going to be very difficult. That's my opinion.
You just got to think about the enemy of my enemy, and
yeah,
which one's the greater evil? So
yeah,
but despite the Tory Party's flaws, they weren't arresting people for voicing their freaking opinions on social media.
I mean, they sort of were, at least during
They were.
But here's the thing, it wasn't as bad. It was only if you were on the very far lines of what's acceptable and not acceptable to post, for example. If you were actually posting full on racist shit, yeah, you'd get arrested. But it wasn't really bad kind of stuff. The thing is, it wasn't as bad because even I didn't notice until recently that people were getting arrested during the Tory administrations from 2010 to now.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. I mean, I'm fully against racism. I think it's disgusting. I wish I wish humanity would realize that we're all human beings and that all these little divisive things just divide us further. But unfortunately, racists exist. There's different types of racists out there. Every group has a racist faction.
Yeah.
Now, it's one thing to be racist, okay? But it's another thing to be racist and threaten people.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's crossing the social media line. That those that actually go out of their way threatening people that are not just racist but threatening other groups, yeah, of course they deserve to.
Yeah.
For governments to go after, right?
Yeah, that's what I was meaning. That That's what I mean,
Yeah.
like the arrests happening during the Tory administration.
Yeah, I mean that in my opinion is definitely gone from just being outright douchebag racist to actually threatening somebody. And it doesn't matter if you're racist or not racist. If you're threatening somebody, then that's wrong. You can't just openly threaten somebody else for whatever
Exactly.
rhyme or reason.
Dispatch. I got a job going right now.
But another thing as well. Despite not agreeing with the government, this is another thing I also want to bring up because I did mention about them arresting people over memes and all that, but here's the thing: it was memes that they should probably get arrested for having like actual full on racist shit as well as being threatening as well. Yeah, but don't post that kind of stuff. But also if you criticize the Tory government, for example, on how they handled stuff, for example, like let's say the migrant crisis, you wouldn't get arrested, as far as I know. Like, back when, let's say it was Rishi Sunak or Liz Truss or even Boris Johnson when they were in charge, for example. Or even Theresa May. Like, you would never get arrested, as far as my knowledge goes.
Well, you didn't have enough time. She was only prime minister for like 40 days.
Yeah. 40 days of not getting arrested. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. But, obviously you wouldn't have gotten arrested during then. But,
Yeah.
fast forward to the Keir Starmer Labour government administration that's happening right now. This Labour government, I'm calling it. I'm betting the farm on it. That this will be a one-term government. This will be a one-term, one and done.
Yeah, they've ticked off too many people.
Yeah.
And like the farmers issue that I've been hearing about, yeah, that's only gonna make more people mad.
I mean,
And
in my opinion, that Rachel Reeves, the Chancellor, she needs to fucking go. After that little stunt, she needs to go. She needs to fuck off, back to her high little London elite tower, and fucking stay there.
here's a fun fact: we kind of sort of need farmers,
Yeah,
so let's not tick off the farmers, please.
exactly. But the fucking Labour government, all they've been doing, they've just been the past several months they've been elected. They've just been pissing more and more people off to the point where it's gonna be a similar situation to what happens next election. They're gonna have a similar lesson taught to them to what the Democrats were taught in their recent election in America. They're gonna be told, "Fuck off, stop this bullshit."
Yeah, I think that's probably gonna happen. I mean, it's just that's just the way it goes. Action equals reaction, and when you act this way in a democracy towards your people, it's going to tick off people, and people that might have voted for you in a previous election will find themselves no longer supporting you in the next election. So either A, they'll just stay home and just not bother voting at all, and that's one less vote for you, or B, they're gonna actively campaign against you and vote for somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
So if they keep this up, it's only a matter of time before they're sealing their own fate politically.
Yeah. I mean, I still think it's crazy. In the UK, which is supposed to be a free and democratic country, right? We have more arrests happening here than somewhere like Russia. And that's supposed to be considered the non-democratic country. Which,
Well, I mean, they had all their arrests, I think, the first year of the Ukrainian war, so.
I know, but I mean, I'm pretty sure there's still political arrests happening to this day.
Oh yeah, there are, but like I think when they started arresting everyone that were speaking out against the war, I think everyone else kind of like, oh yeah, I don't want to go to jail for 15 years.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do believe in freedom of speech, and I think that's an important foundation for any free government. Is if you don't have freedom of speech, then that freedom and liberty will eventually crumble away.
I believe there are three fundamental rights that everyone as a whole, every human being, should always have, right? The main one being food and water in your belly, the second being the right to freedom of speech, and the third being a roof over your head. Those are the three most important things in my opinion that a human needs to survive. because
Yeah, I agree.
without like all of that stuff, you're basically screwed. I mean, I know
Yeah.
like in some people would be like, oh, I'd rather not have free speech than a roof and food in my belly and a roof over my head. But if you don't have free speech, how are you going to criticize the people that built that roof? Or gave you that food? Like, it's eat it. Free
True.
thoughts, free opinion, and all that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think the problem with losing freedom of speech is you quickly see how true authoritarianism comes in and takes over, and then people start losing their rights.
Yeah,
And in the end, it's never made a country better or a people better whenever they no longer have that right
yeah,
or the right is severely limited.
So much.
But I mean that's always a concern that you'll have in any like democratic republic,
Job near you right now.
whether it's the UK or the US or one of the other countries that still have democracies or republics.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean it's a concern I have like going into the new administration. But I would be just as concerned about it if Harris won. So, but here's hoping that no matter what, in the end we still have that right to freedom of speech because there's going to be times when the new Trump administration does things I agree with, and there are things even happening now during the transition period that I disagree with, and I believe that I have a right to disagree, and others have a right to disagree as well. But here's hoping that, that people will continue to have that right to disagree. He didn't arrest anybody for disagreeing with him or name calling him back in the first administration.
Exactly. Like everyone was fine back in 2017 to 2021. So I don't know why they're all saying that the Hitler stuff's gonna happen now, when it didn't happen. What fucking 4 years
Yeah.
ago?
Yeah. And they were paranoid it was going to happen back then too. But I mean, I can understand the concern. I mean, now it's, Trump has control of all the branches of government. So that's concerning. The both chambers of the Congress, the House and the Senate will be Republican majority. And the Supreme Court, that's conservative leaning.
Yeah, and they're like
So most of the time they may rule in his.
Isn't there like 2 judges or 3 judges leaving soon, or retiring? I think it was.
Um, there's always the possibility of a judge retiring, and at the moment, if it's like a conservative judge, then now would be the time for them to retire because then they could be replaced by a younger conservative judge. So I just would like to have judges in my country that were just constitutionalists that
Yeah.
even if they leaned liberal or conservative, they were just very strict with their interpretation of the Constitution and the Bill of Rights and the amendments and the rule of law, and just put aside whatever their political opinion happens to be on this or that. They're like, no, according to the Constitution, according to the Bill of Rights and the amendments and these rules we have, like that's the way they should rule. But
Yeah.
some of them don't exactly do that.
That's another thing I was going to ask as well. Like, so if a judge was to retire right now, like right this second, would Biden be able to to appoint a new judge right now, or would we have to wait until like the next president, like until Trump comes back in for the president?
There was talk of one of the judges on the left side, Sotomayor, who I think she's like 70.
Yeah.
Like there was a push to try to get her to retire, but a lot of people are against it, including Sotomayor herself.
Okay.
And the idea would be to try and get a younger left-leaning judge in the final couple months of the Biden administration. But the problem is, would they be able to like put a left-leaning judge in that time period? So, who knows? All right, a new topic. Thank you, Brazilian.
Thank you, Miku. Opinion on GTA clones like Sleeping Dog and True Crime. I've never played those 2 games specifically. Miku, but I know like Watch Dogs is supposed to be pretty good. Like I know Red's played that before. Like all 3 games I think he's played. I mean, would Mafia count as a GTA clone? Like the Mafia series?
Not necessarily, because yes, GTA 1 and GTA 2 had existed prior to Mafia, the first Mafia game, but those were top down.
Uh-huh.
And Mafia: The City of Lost Heaven was in development around the same time as GTA 3.
Okay.
It just came out, I think, like a year later. So
Yeah.
it's not a clone. But I mean, a lot of people would say that any open world crime game is a clone of GTA.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some similarities, but there's also differences. And for example, in the early days of Saints Row, where a lot of people accuse the first 2 Saints Row games of being nothing more than a GTA clone, there were Rockstar devs that actually enjoyed Saints Row 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the way it should be. It shouldn't be like Nintendo going after Palworld because it happens to have similarities to another one of their games.
Oh, that really pisses me off. Like that whole debacle, like the Power and Nintendo lawsuits that are going on. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
Nintendo.
ridiculous.
It's clearly like not the same thing. It. I don't know
Well,
what the Nintendo Ninja lawyers are smoking. You know, thinking that it's fine to like sue them over something. So what was like the big one that happened recently? It was about like the recent lawsuit. I know there was like a
I don't know
lawsuit about
exactly
some
about that
assets
one.
being used or something, right?
I'm not familiar with that one specifically, but what I am aware of is that the first lawsuit against the makers of Palworld is a alleged trademark like catching mechanism that is popular in the Pokemon games.
Oh, the
But
Pokeball.
you can't just trademark something like that because other games use something similar, and then that just opens the door for other games to trademark things. And I don't know. I think they're just desperate to try and get back at Palworld. I think they probably spent months trying to find something that they could sue Palworld for.
Uh huh.
And then they just kind of went with this. Okay, this is all we got. All right, let's see what happens. We have enough money. Even if we lose, we're at least going to do it. But the thing is, the devs behind Palworld have made enough money where they can also hire lawyers. So
Yeah. But it can't make
I don't.
GTA
I disagree. I don't think Rockstar's ever going to sue. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you though.
Yeah, you can read
TP.
it. Sorry.
Like, I'm with you. I don't think they'll like sue anyone for making a clone. Like if it was a flat out like proper, you know.
Yeah,
I
if you
guess
were stealing assets and
then yeah, I can see them suing.
yeah, I mean, for example, if I made an open world crime game and I was stealing from GTA 5 to make it, right? Like vehicles and other mechanics, and yeah, that would be theft. And so they could sue me over that. But if I was to build it on Unreal Engine 5 and then at least purchase the assets that are available to buy to help craft and build my own open world crime game, then I would be okay. As long as I didn't use the name Grand Theft Auto. I would have to come up with something else, like Fun World or like another name. But, I'd have to use different names for my fictional city and different names for my characters, even if there were some similarities. But as long as there's enough of a difference, yeah, Rockstar wouldn't be able to sue you because it wouldn't actually be a clone. Now, an open world crime game would always be compared with GTA because they're considered to be the creme de la creme, right?
Yeah, they're like the game that everyone like flocks to when it comes to a crime shooter.
Yeah,
It's the big cheese,
exactly. So, yeah, I mean, there's just certain things that you don't have to worry about, but I think most of us are not exactly walking around with a few $100 million in our pocket. So I don't see any of us making an open world crime game anytime soon to go up against GTA.
Yeah.
And besides, whenever they try to, you end up getting the wrong people making it that want to go after, like waffles and student loan debt.
Oh, fuck, not that game.
Yeah,
Oh,
that game.
not that game. Oh,
But I mean, Saints Row existed just fine and never got sued by Rockstar, and that was as close to a clone as you could get. Not 100%, but you could tell there was a lot of similarities between the first two Saints Row games and the GTA era, well, 3D era GTAs. But I think the difference is they weren't stealing assets from Rockstar. They made their own assets, but they were clearly inspired by Grand Theft Auto.
yeah. God, I still remember like the reboot for Saints Row. Like towards the end of that game's life cycle, they started having AI like doing videos for them, like showing off the DLC.
Yeah.
Oh god. I mean, it's a shame. It's a shame Felicia's gone, but they shot themselves in the foot, so it's their fault.
Yeah,
really.
they did it to themselves. Yeah.
It's like, the one thing you don't do as a game company is antagonize and piss off your fans. That's the one thing you don't do.
Yeah. And they clearly had people like sitting there with the ideas that I don't know what they were thinking, but whatever they had in mind was not a Saints Row game. And it's unfortunate that those ideas weren't squashed right there in the brainstorming session and say, no, that doesn't sound like a Saints Row game. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you can have a character that's like that and make fun of that character or have that as something that goes on in the world. But to make that the main thing, yeah, it just doesn't work. What clone? I don't know. What game specifically are you talking about, Brazilian?
I mean, I know there was that, ironically, we were mentioning Brazil. Like, what that supposed to be like that Brazil, like, GTA game that was supposed
Oh, yeah,
to
the one
release?
that the professional looked at, yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause I know
I
it's
think
on-
they ended up in
it's on
some
Steam.
controversy because they were claiming to be making their own assets, but I think they were actually purchasing assets or something. So there was some controversy around that. I mean, it could
Oh.
still be in development, though.
Fair enough. Like, I
I
know
haven't heard much about that game in a while.
Like, I know I saw like it on Steam like a while ago because it said it was in early access or something.
Okay.
It's called
Everywhere? No, everywhere's still in everywhere's still in development.
Oh, isn't
That's Leslie Benzies.
Yeah, there was Leslie Bensley project. Like,
Yeah, that's still happening. That's just he's taking a sweet ass time making it, whatever the hell it ends up being.
yeah, I'm looking forward to it, whatever it ends up being.
Yeah, because I've seen some different gameplay from it, and it's like a whole bunch of different things. It actually really isn't anything like GTA.
Yeah.
But I mean, eventually, Leslie, you gotta put out the game sooner or later, right?
I mean, it's probably
He's-
for the best he doesn't release it next year because of a certain big game releasing around that time.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I guess the best thing to do is, if I was him, I would be eyeing a 2026 release.
Yeah,
But,
2027 at the latest, I guess.
yeah, but I don't think that got shut down. And if it did get shut down, I don't think it has anything to do with Rockstar.
Yeah.
But last I heard, I think they're still working on everywhere.
Yeah, because like, I'm pretty sure like Build a Rocket Boy is still, still around, obviously, because
Yeah,
everywhere is still being made.
yeah.
So, I don't
But it
know.
is weird though, because it's been in development for a few years, and usually I think it's reached that point where you think it'd be ready for release.
When did we last
by
get
now.
When did we last get a trailer for it? Because I know it was a while ago.
At least a year ago.
Okay.
I know the actor that played Lincoln Clay is playing the character.
Yes.
Because like when I first saw the trailer with him, I'm like, oh, so this is what the next Mafia game is going to look like. Because it's the same Alex. Was it Alex Rodriguez? I don't forget what his name was.
Yeah, I think that's his name.
Yeah, but clearly he's playing a different character.
Because
Even though,
I remember him well, mainly because he voices a character in The Walking Dead from Telltale Games.
yeah, yeah. As far as I know, I think Everywhere's still eventually coming out. Hopefully.
What's also funny as well, I thought for the longest time that like Alex Rodriguez also voiced like Charles in RDR2,
No.
and I just thought it because they both, when you hear audio of Lincoln Clay and you hear audio of Charles, to me, I know it's not the same voice actor, but they just sound the same to me for some reason. I don't know why. It's like my mind's playing tricks on me or something.
Yeah, I mean, some people do have a similar sounding voice, but it is a little different.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, yeah. 171, that's what I was on about. That's what I was on about, Miku, the Brazilian GT game.
I think I'm not too far from you. Sending you the address now.
And also, we got a breaking news forecast, by the way, GB, from Snake Freezer himself. Our reporter on the ground has discovered OG heists and auto shop contracts are going to be double money this next week. Well, this next event week.
Oh, so it will be OG Heist. Okay.
And the daily challenge is, I believe, complete. Yeah. Okay, so let me read this. The weekly challenge is complete any heist, so it doesn't matter what heist, I think. So I guess we could do a Kaio, and it would still give us this reward. But complete a heist, and you get a sweater and 100k. And also, if
boy, a sweater.
And if you complete the Clucking Bell raid this week, you also get 250k bonus. So, I guess that's cool. But Rockstar, why aren't the auto shops and the Clucking Bell part of the heist challenge? Because those are technically heists.
Good question.
See, I'm thinking about this stuff, you know, and the Rockstar people aren't. Like, come on, Rockstar.
Yeah, I got a Good Samaritan award. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Because I just stopped a robbery.
Sweet. Also, so what you doing, like, in the game at the moment?
I'm not really doing it. I was just driving around chatting with you. I did some taxi work and some pizza work, but I was kind of taking a little break from work.
Fair enough. I've been doing the
Or
same.
maybe Stacy's the one who's on break. She just didn't want to do any more taxi work today.
Hey, I'm Ronnie McDump is like 40 cab drives in right now. He's now in he's done his 41st delivery.
There you go.
31st ride around the town. So I guess what, Saturday? Do we look for a crew to do Pacific Standard then?
Yeah, looks like we'll be doing that Saturday.
Alright.
Well, I guess I was wrong. I thought they would do Casino next and save the OG heist for last, but
I mean,
I guess
I was hoping that as well, but I mean, I don't mind doing OG heists, you know.
Well, I mean, it's also possible that maybe in their eyes, like Diamond Casino is like the pinnacle of their vision for heists from the very beginning, because that feels like everything that they were trying to do since the beginning of the game, with how long heist was originally delayed for, because it was supposed to come out with the launch of GTA Online back in 2013, but it got delayed all the way to 2015. So I think that with Casino Heist, it represents their vision, the original idea behind Heist and Online.
I agree. I mean, every time I play a Casino Heist, I always feel like, you know, it actually feels like a proper job. It actually feels really, really fun to replay it as well.
Yeah.
You know, You make a good amount of money. You have a lot of fun while doing it, and not only that,
Yeah.
but in my opinion, like there is no real proper margin for error. If you truly wanted to, you could have like a loadout that's you know, really dog shit and go in loud and proud, or you can have a really good loadout and just stay stealth the whole way through, or get a really bad hacker, get a really good driver, or get a really good hacker or a really bad driver. You know, it's so
Sure.
many ways you can change up the heist, which is what I like about OG. No, not OG heist. The Diamond Casino heist.
Customer for you right now.
You know, so much replayability if you're not like one of these people that always play big con and silent sneaking like myself.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of replayability, which is what I like about the Diamond Casino heist.
Yeah, I think a lot of people consider it to be the best of all the heists.
I agree. I can understand why people think Kaio is a little bit better purely because it's solo. But for me, I don't know. I just prefer the story of the Casino Heist in comparison to the story of Kaio. Even though, like, you know, it's the story is kind of a minor thing in most people's eyes. It's mostly about gameplay and money making. But I don't know. Like, I thought it was cool that that the Casino Heist is the last official job we do of Lester before he, you know, retires officially.
Yeah,
And-
it's farewell.
And it's also kind of cool to see, you know, another member of the Chang family that's not Tao or Mr. Chang or the humble
Yeah.
translator.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a car in the way.
Uh-oh.
So we got a bit of a situation if you look on my stream right now, GB.
Okay, I'm looking.
Oh, now the guy got into my car. Okay. Well, what happened was the person that was trying to get into my taxi car, he walked in front of a car that was like trying to drive up the road.
Oh, yeah, I see it right now.
It
Okay.
froze in place.
Oh, yeah.
So I couldn't pull out a gun or anything to get rid of the driver, so I had to either be stuck there forever or pray like the guy teleports into my
Yeah.
car.
I saw it magically teleport in your vehicle. That was funny. Video games.
Oh man. But yeah, back to like the heist story. You know, I just thought it was more interesting the casino storyline compared to Kaio's. Now I know the ending to Kaio's pretty funny, seeing that you know Patricia and Trevor did get it on in the end in Trevor's motorhome. But
Yeah.
you know, and it's also kind of funny. You're risking life and death just to collect those photos. That's El Rubio's dirt, Trevor.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just prefer the casino story personally, and in my opinion, I just think the best two updates were probably the you know was the casino heist. You know, like I think that's
I got a job going right now.
the best heist update if I'm being honest. Not only that, but also I think it's the best GTA Online update in my opinion. Purely just because
Yeah,
of all
it's
the
definitely one of the
quality
best.
lives,
Yeah.
you know, stuff added. Like, what would you say, GB? Like, what would you say is the best update in your honest opinion?
I would say the original heist because the original heist completed GTA Online.
Okay.
Because up until that point, GTA Online felt like it was missing something, and the heist actually completed it, and the heist also saved Grand Theft Auto Online. I mean, there were people playing,
Yeah.
but you know, it was struggling for a quick minute going into 2015.
Yeah.
You know, will there be heists? Will there not be heists? Has Rockstar abandoned it? Like, is GTA Online dead?
All
But
the fear
once
back
Grand
in
Theft
the
Auto
day.
Heist came out and once people were playing Grand Theft Auto Heist and they realized how much fun they were and how much money you can make doing them, plus all the toys they added with the heist update, you know, there was no longer a question about Grand Theft Auto Online being dead. And from there, you know, the rest is history.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, and you know, we get some more time with Lester and a little bit of time with. We get introduced to Agent 14, and you know, a little bit of an appearance by Trevor and Nervous Ron, and also somebody from GTA 4, an ex-girlfriend.
Ah, yes. Everyone's favorite
Yeah.
ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me interesting things.
Uh, why didn't the FIB have a better aim in that setup? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. But
Oh
I think,
dear.
I mean, have they improved along the way since the heist update? Of course they have, because I like the fact that you can do the casino heist and Cayo Perico heist with not the requirement of 4 people. So I do like that, and I like the different options that were eventually introduced with with casino heist and Cayo Perico heist that just made it feel more like the heist from story mode.
I think those two things, like specifically, like different ways of approaching, and also being
Yeah,
able to play with less than 4 people, are the main
yeah,
reasons why I love the casino heist, and I guess also
yeah.
Cairo as well. I think the more freedom you have, like to choose how to play, like the less options you have, the more you're limiting yourself. Like, and that's the problem with
Sure.
the OG heist, in my opinion. But in this, with Diamond and Kaio, we were given so much more options, and it made playability a lot more fun, in my opinion. Now, granted, everyone's always using the submarine or the long fin for Kaio, or silent sneaky and the big armored truck approach for Casino. But when you're playing with people that actually rotate other things in and out, it's actually pretty fun. Because I remember a long time ago, I used to do the other big con approaches like Young Ancestor, the Maintenance, the Bug Stars. And if you want a really fun challenge, those are really fun to do if you want a challenge for big con, especially Young Ancestor. Apparently, like that's really annoying to do. And as someone that's done it a few
Yeah.
times, I can confirm that it is annoying, but I mean, there's a good reason why I haven't played it properly in a long time.
Yeah. And that's just the way it goes. It's not perfect. There's things you'll like about it, and things you don't like about it that you don't really care to go back and
Yeah.
repeat or try again.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's hilarious. Like a few years ago, remember when I made my video idea for like going back to the original heist and having Rockstar rework them?
Yeah.
Like, because I had that idea like a year or two ago. I think it was like 2 years ago. The time flies.
I think
But
so. Yeah.
it's just like one of my idea videos. Like look, I don't expect everyone to agree with my ideas. I've sometimes I have good ideas, sometimes I have bad ideas. It happens, right? But somebody on social media who was friends with not our Ben, but the other, the one Ben that people either like or dislike.
Oh
That's
yeah,
in the
video tech.
Video tech. I mean, personally, I have nothing against the guy. There are times I've disagreed with him, and there's sometimes I have agreed with him, right?
Uh-huh.
But a friend of his, like, just read me the riot act on social media years ago over that video about how it was the stupidest idea to go back and redo GTA Online's original heist to make it to where you could play it with like 2 or 3 players instead of 4. And they were just going at me. I'm just like, chill. It's just an idea video.
Thank
Like,
you. Thank you so much.
seriously, they just went. I don't know if they were just having a bad day and everything else was going wrong, and then my video was the final nail for them.
Damn.
But most people like the idea. But I'm just sitting there reading their comment. I'm like, why are you getting this torn up over my idea? I mean, okay, you disagree with it. That's fine. You don't have to agree with my ideas. People are welcome to disagree with me. But they just got ballistic about it.
Like they fired the nuke. Like you're like
Yeah.
just sitting there, bro, and you're just like, man, I'm
Yeah,
just
I was
sitting
just
here. What
reading.
the hell's going
I
on?
was reading their comment, and I mean, I don't know if they're still friends with Videotech. I have no idea. But back then they were friends.
Mhm.
But I was just sitting back going like, chill.
It's like take a
But
chill pill, bro. Like slow down,
yeah.
slow your roll.
I may have actually replied to them, but I was nice about it. I was nice in my reply if I remember correctly, because I always I always try to be nice in my replies unless somebody's just going out of their way to be like a hole to me.
Uh huh.
But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just an idea video. It's not like Rockstar is going to take that idea and run with it. So But I just didn't understand the logic of not wanting to go back and rework heists to make it to where like you could theoretically play it with 2 or 4 people.
Yeah.
I mean, especially since it's proven to be successful with Casino Heist and Cayo Perico.
And
And that was part of the problem with the original heists is that they had to go back and rework them in order to make it to where all 4 players had something to do. And I think if I remember correctly, I think my idea was to replace like for like the third and fourth spot, like if you had to only do it with like 2 or 3 players, is that you would have just NPCs automatically take control of the easy positions for each setup and each finale. But that's why it took so long because Rockstar had to find a purpose for all 4 players, like for all the other heists, with the exception of Series A because that's only a 2-player heist.
no, that's Lisa. Series A is 4-player as well.
Oh yeah, Fleeka. What did I say?
You said Series A.
I meant Fleeka.
Yeah.
I'm getting old.
Yeah, don't worry,
Yeah.
man. I
But you're
think
right.
it's the stream that's like affecting us. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's getting to me. But
Like, the
yeah,
stream's
sometimes
taking
it
away the
happens. Yeah,
oxygen from our brains.
Fleeka's 2-player only, and the rest are 4 players. And I just thought that what would be a cool way to like bring people back to the original heist is if they were reworked, But
Yeah,
anyways, that's that story.
I wouldn't mind if we had like crew members we could bring in. Like, it would make sense for some of them. Like, use some of the crew members from the casino heist, like Carl or Packy McCreary or Gustavo
Yeah.
Mota or Chester McCory or Charlie Reed.
And I think that was the idea. I think because I was taking the premise from how you do it in story mode. Is like you have some crew members that are more capable, and then you have some that are completely incompetent, but they're
Yeah.
cheaper.
Yeah. Oh man, like I still remember like during the Let's Play of like earlier this year. I'm still baffled on how I got gold on the jewelry store heist when I had 2 shit members on my team. Like, I got the gold award for it, and I had freaking, what's his name, Kareem as my driver, and Ricky as my hacker. Basically, 2 of the worst crew members. Like, to
I
bring
guess
in.
it's not based on them. It's based on how well you do in that mission.
I mean, I guess.
But I guess you did a good enough job to merit gold in the Vangelico job.
I did have Packy McCreary as well, so maybe he also played a part.
Yeah, that made that and Franklin. So because you're always gonna have Franklin no matter what in that mission. But that is interesting though. But see, I don't go cheap when it comes to the heist. I always would hire the best people.
Yeah, but
That's just my philosophy.
I like money.
Yeah, me too. But in the end, it's just a video game. So I'd rather. See, I guess it's more about improving my chances of actually succeeding. So if I feel like I have to, give a little bit more to Paige over Ricky, hell yeah.
I mean,
or Packy or.
Like, the thing is, like, I know for some heists there isn't consequences for bringing shit crew members, but I know in some of them there are. Like, I believe in the Big Score. You know the loud approach for the Big Score?
Yeah.
If you choose a shit pilot, that helicopter's gonna crash.
Fuck that.
So you're losing $100 million in gold.
Hell no. I'm not doing that. I think of it like in real life. If I run a business right in real life, and I have to hire some people, I want to get the best people that I can get. Right.
Yeah.
Like I want to get people that actually have experience and knowledge and know what they're doing. I don't want to get somebody that kind of knows what they're doing, but not really. Yeah. No, you're not getting the job. Sorry.
I still remember like watching a video of that scenario happening, and I didn't even know that. I know, like in some of the heists, like if you choose shit crew members, they die. Like in the Polito score, for example, if you choose a shit gunman, they get crushed by a cop car. They do.
Nice.
But if you choose like a shit crew member in the fireman approach for the FIB heist, I believe if you choose a shit crew member in that one as well, your crew member will die from the explosion on the door. You know, when Michael and one of the crew members try and open it with like the fire
Yeah.
axe.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, but whenever I do run the FIB heist, I always bring like Packy McCreary and Gus, just because. I mean, I don't mind spending, getting a little extra, a better crew member that'll live, but. I mean, in the FIB heist, you only make, what, 200k from it? There's no real difference if you choose, like, a good crew member in it, Like, if I chose...
Yeah, I hope it's even. I hope it's even more interesting when it comes to the choices we have in like GTA 6. If I'm guessing we're gonna have heists in 6.
I would assume so. Like...
So I hope there's a lot of different little consequences from picking this person or that person or
Yeah.
whatnot.
Hello.
And the replayability too. So that'll be interesting.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, I hope so as well. I mean, like, I'd love the heist in GTA 5 and GTA Online. Like, I think all of them are well-rounded and really good. With the exception of one heist. Fuck Doomsday.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give Doomsday credit. It has a fun challenge, but I'm not playing that all the time.
Sure.
But I'm hoping, like, with 6 online heists, I hope they do what they did with the some of the GTA Online heists, but also a lot what they did in like the single player heists as well. And I guess even not only that, maybe throwing some of the stuff they learned with the Red Dead heists, even though there's like 2 or 3 major heists you do in the story mode.
Yeah, I think that's what they're doing is they're just taking the mechanics that they liked from previous games and they continue to move them forward into the next game. They've done that for years.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I expect GTA 6 to feel like GTA and also feel like Red Dead in some ways. Especially with the idea of only having like certain weapons on our characters, which I agree with.
I love that
I don't think
idea, if I'm being honest.
I think it's a little ridiculous that we're just a walking arsenal. So I have no problem with limiting our characters in story mode and online.
It's like we're holding,
That way you have to actually
like, holding all these guns. Like, I mean, if we're holding like an M4 and an M9, for example, yeah, that can make sense.
Yeah.
Maybe another gun as well, like, I don't know, a sawed-off shotgun. Yeah, maybe that could work. But holding like a Gatling gun, a freaking RPG-7, a railgun, a ray gun, like, that's a bit ridiculous holding all of that stuff at the same time.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So I have no problem with us being limited in
Yeah.
6 online or in the main story.
Yeah.
It makes more sense to me. I think it's going to make like going into missions and heists and even PvPing a lot more interesting because you're going to have to be very mindful about what weapons you're taking into battle with.
Yeah. But you got to be more tactical, so to speak.
Yeah, you're not going to have the luxury of just switching to all these different fucking weapons.
Yeah. Like, hold on, guys. Let me switch to my ray gun. Let me switch to my rail gun.
Yeah.
Let me switch to my RPG, guys.
Yeah.
It's like that ain't happening, folks.
I mean, I don't really have a problem with the weapon magically disappearing if you're not using it instead of it being like on your back like in Red Dead Redemption 2 or Red Dead Online.
Mhm.
But I still think that there should be a limitation when it comes to your loadout.
Oh, I just noticed I'm like 1 away from 50 cab fares. That's
Nice. All right, 1 to go. Then the big 5-0.
The last one. This one is the 5-0-1.
I guess that's a good place to end it. Is once you get there.
Yeah, I guess we'll also go to the casino in case we have any spins we could do. I guess.
Oh yeah, they'll spin the win.
Oh man, at this point, I would rather win the vehicle on this character than my main. Because it's a shit vehicle, and I doubt I'll be using it at all.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Alright. Speeding down the road. I gotta get there quick. I guess before we end the show, you got any plans for your channel, GB? You got any videos or streams coming up?
We may have to do Living Legal in LS episode 3 before like next Thursday because the heist apartments are 50 off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll do an episode just so I can buy an apartment for half off.
There you go. What what
We'll
what
see.
what day are you thinking we could do that?
I don't know because we're going to be doing heist on Saturday, right?
I mean,
And then Sunday, I'm probably going to play more Fallout 4 on Sunday. So
I mean,
because I'm enjoying Fallout 4, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just screwed. Maybe oh well. Say la vie.
I mean, you know what, GB? I guess you have to suck it up, and save up 200K.
Yeah, I've got 276,000 now for Stacy.
I guess next time you get on, like on this character, like, I guess buy the apartment when you're on during the event week.
Yeah, but I like part of the rule is you have to do it in a video or you have to do it in a live stream. So, I mean, I guess I could work my way around it and just say, "Hey, here's a video. Stacy buys a high-end apartment."
There you go. Do a little quick short.
Yeah, there we go. Tie it into some other nonsense. Maybe we'll see.
There you go. Or there you go. You have that as like B-roll for a video. There you go. Where you're like talking about some random topic.
No, it has to actually be. It has to be the theme of the video, though. It can't just be just
Aw.
in the background. So I'm not gonna try and have some sort of loophole. So maybe I'll just randomly come out with a video next Wednesday of Stacy's new pad, Stacy's
There you go.
new apartment, and then I'll make a little video about it. Like, oh hey, it's Stacy's has been making some money doing the taxi work and the pizza work, and she's ready to move up from her 6-car garage. You know, the truth is, I'll probably just keep that. I'll probably just keep it because I only have one car for her right now, and I do like the location of that 6-car apartment. It's like right down by the beach, so
Oh yeah, and they're like the what's it?
Yeah.
Docks.
yeah. So I think I'll probably will pass. I'm good. Still a funny idea though.
All right. You can make it a short.
I don't do shorts anymore. That damaged my channel, so I'm like, no.
Man.
If I would have known going into it that crap was going to harm my channel, I would have never done shorts.
I mean,
Or at the very least, I could have just made a separate channel specifically for shorts. That would have
Yeah.
been the smart thing to do.
that too.
But I don't know. I've grown to kind of disdain shorts, especially since now they can be 3 minutes long. That's not exactly short because I have videos that run like about 3 minutes long. So
I mean, case in point, like, I think your last event week video was like, what, 3 to 4 minutes long, if I'm not mistaken?
yeah, because I try to be informative and to the point and try to get the information to people as quickly as possible.
Yeah, it's like, hey, this is what's double money. Hey, this is what's
Yeah.
on sale. Hey, this property's
Yeah.
on sale.
You know why I started doing that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, 2 reasons. One, people have criticized me a few times of repeating myself, which is true. So I'm not against any criticism as long as it's constructive, right?
Yeah.
Because we're all trying to do better. And previous videos in the past, I have repeated myself, and people have pointed that out. And I don't do it on purpose. It's just something I learned from radio, was to repeat yourself when it came to reading over things to make sure people actually heard you the first time. So I stopped. Sometimes I might repeat myself, but most of the time I try not to.
Yeah.
The second reason why I shorten the videos is actually something I learned from Gilly Master, and the fact that he keeps his videos as short and sweet as possible. And I'm like, you know what? I like that. He doesn't feel the need to bump his video out and stretch it for as long as he has to, and like other creators. He gets to the point, and I'm like, you know what? I like that. So yeah, I was inspired by Gilly Master to shorten my event week videos and my news videos.
Yeah.
Now, whenever I ramble or whenever I do a GB cast, those videos go on for as long as I feel like they should go on for.
Yeah.
Look at you flexing in your supercar. Wow.
Man, you know me, I got them Benz, I got the Brax, I got them stacks, bro.
Yeah, your character is
Got that
Freaking
826K, bro. I'm making it big.
trust
up
fund.
here. Nah, man. I am employee of the year when it comes to the downtown
Oh,
cab company.
wow.
I'm the boss. I'm the new CEO, in fact. I bought the place. That's how rich I am. I bought the guy a nice new house.
Jeez.
Oh dear. I'm off to the casino. You going there too?
Oh yeah, I was driving at the beach for some random reason.
As we would spin
All right,
the
I'll-
wheel to celebrate 50
All right.
cab plate deliveries.
All right. Yeah, part of me now that you mentioned the whole potentially getting a car that you don't want, I don't want to repeat history because that happened to me on the other account. Remember, like a couple weeks ago,
Oh yeah,
I
you
got
got the
that piece of
postload.
shit car.
I hope you got
And
rid of it after the stream.
I still have it. It's sitting in one of my garages right now.
Oh god.
I just, it's disgusting. I honestly thought I just did it for fun because I thought I would get RP again because I usually get RP.
Oh,
Like, if I'd actually thought about it, I'd probably been like, the chance of me winning that car is enough reason for me not to want to take the spin. But I guess if you just want to go ahead and do the spin, that's fine. What is the car? I
Well,
forgot.
even I can't spin at the moment because I've already apparently spun today, even though I've not been on.
Oh, okay. So I guess it'll be up to me. Okay, I'm heading that way.
But we've got the Kanjo, I think it's called.
That's a better car than what I won a few weeks ago. It's a fun little coupe.
I mean, I'd rather win that than
Yeah. That's a
Postlude.
yeah. The postlude was terrible. That thing's horrible.
Like, oh god, that was actually both funny but also depressing that you won
Yeah,
that.
it's not a fun car to drive in the game.
Yeah.
I mean, there's day one cars that are still way more fun to drive. Like I think I grabbed a weenie by. I had no choice.
Oh
you know?
yeah, I remember now because like the cops came after you and
I
then
know.
you grabbed it to escape.
Yeah, I had to. Gee, I wonder why they came after you for grabbing your weenie. It's so funny. Wow, jokes. But in all seriousness, the weenie was a lot more enjoyable to drive than the postlude, and the weenie's been in GTA 5 and online since the game launched, which shows you that there was a time when they were better at balancing vehicles.
Yeah.
Because the postlude is terrible.
It was slow as hell.
Yeah. What is this? 2013? We're making weenie jokes. Okay.
I know, right? We're traveling back to the good old days.
Yeah. Let's fire up our PS3s and 360s. Wait for that
Yeah.
long ass loading time to get into GTA 5.
God, I hated the loading time for that. Oh god.
Forever. And it was 2 discs. Remember that? Was it 2 discs on the PS3? Because I know it was 2 discs on the 360.
No, it was 1 disc on the PS3, but it
Okay.
still took its sweet ass time.
Okay. So it was just as slow in that regard. Damn.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's right. Because I think the PS3 even back then it was Blu-ray, so it could hold more than the 360 discs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Blu-ray.
That was like the only saving grace about the PS3 was the fact it was also a Blu-ray player.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Let's see the wheels
All right,
spin.
I'm coming in for that spin.
I can't wait.
All right, Lucky Will.
Alright,
Well,
Stacy's about to win 1,000 chips for her free bonus.
Yeah,
Let's see.
this will be interesting to see what she wins. Okay, Stacy, are you gonna? I think last time she spun the wheel, like in episode 1, she won a sweater.
Oh yeah, the
That
sweater. I
Diamond
remember
Casino
that.
sweater. Yeah. Maybe she'll win another article of clothing this time.
Come on, game. Let's get us.
Let's
You
go.
are winning a mystery.
A mystery prize. Oh boy, what's the mystery? Oh, 2,500 RP. Thanks.
Well,
And now she's up to level 11.
I mean,
Awesome.
Would you say RP's useful in this series?
When you're a lower rank, yeah, I mean, true, but I think in this case, I would have rather had the little car,
I get.
but it wasn't meant to be, sadly.
I guess we'll find. I don't know if Snake posted the tweet from GTA Series videos about what the event week's supposed to be. I guess I'll. You know what? Fuck. I'm gonna have a look right now.
Okay.
I'll find out what the vehicle is, and if it's shit, then that's already a good time.
I hope it's a vehicle from like from the heist. That would make sense, but probably not.
Let's have a look.
Like
Okay.
armored Kuruma, that'd be kind of cool. Or
So
Or
we've
the,
so far
Insurgent?
we've wrecked 8.7 trillion. Apparently, that's the update to the goal. So we're
oh,
12.
we're slowing down. That's not good
Oh dear.
because we were 25% of the way there last week, and now we're not even at 50% yet. Uh oh, not good.
All right. Oh god, that's a terrible choice for those. All right.
What is
so,
it?
So first of all, the prize ride. I'm reading this purely because Riley's gonna love this prize ride vehicle. The Nebula Turbo is the prize ride for this next event.
Oh, her favorite car ever.
So if you want to win the Nebula Turbo for prize ride, people, you have to win
Yeah.
you have to win a race 2 days in a row for the Ellis car meet.
Or better yet, I won't even bother.
And then we have the Lucky Wheel Podium, which is the Dorado, I think it's called. Which I don't even know what the fuck the Dorado is. Like, let me have a look. Let me see what site this is.
It's
on.
based off of Durango, the Dodge Durango, which is their SUV.
Oh, I remember now. It's like from.
But
it's from
that's
Truck Show.
disappointing. Like, I really wish they would just theme, like, these giveaways, like at the casino, based on the heist update. Like,
Yeah.
have a vehicle from the Cayo Perico update. I think there were some cars that came with that update, right?
Yeah,
I
there
believe
was
so.
There was quite a few that were that came with Kaio. Like,
Yeah,
put a go kart on there for Kaio. For Doomsday, put
Yeah.
like I don't know a Deluxo on there. Because he put the Deluxo on the wheel before.
yeah, that's what they should have done. Is just had the whatever was at the Diamond Casino for the spin to win should have been aligned with the heist of the week.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the way it should have been tomorrow. It should have been like either the Armored Kuruma or the Insurgent. That would have made sense.
Yeah.
But just food for thought, Rockstar.
How are we better at making event week like ideas than Rockstar? That's mad.
We've been. Oh no, I mean Rockstar's been doing okay. I mean they did pretty good with the Halloween season. They're okay with the heist season or event.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they've improved, but there's definitely a time when I felt like they were just half-assing it.
Yeah.
I guess they put somebody else in charge of it that actually does a better job of crafting it together and organizing it and making it actually work for the most part. Not 100%, but it does feel like they do a little bit better with the events.
Yeah. And what's up, Ray?
Hi, Rain.
Hopefully you're doing well today, man. And hopefully you enjoy your free membership gift, courtesy of Mr. UG Outlaw.
Yep.
Yeah, I think, is this where we want to pull the plug for today's stream, by the way?
Yeah,
Jim?
I think this is enough living legal for today.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I'm guessing you've got stuff you want to do, and I've got some stuff
We're
I
gonna
gotta
go
do
get something
too.
to eat. So yeah,
Alright.
and we've accomplished quite a bit for this episode.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we were able to, get the time to come back to living legal.
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess next time we do an episode, we'll do it, like, another week or two from now? We'll do a next episode?
Yeah. Next episode, well, I guess next stream will be on my channel, unless you want to do like your own like video, because we can also do our own little living legal videos if we come up with something.
Alright. Well, to end the episode sorry for interrupting, but to end the episode, I bought a taxi cab, so now I don't have to go to the taxi cab company to do it.
Nice. That's
We-
cool.
We've done another goal. We've got a cab.
Okay. Well, that is a goal. Now you have your own personal taxi cab.
Yeah. But, I guess, do you want to do episode 3 on your channel next time we do it? Or...
Yeah, we'll shoot for maybe like 2 weeks from now. Maybe we'll do it in between the heist event and the next DLC. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that.
Because I think there's going to be at least a week between the two.
All right.
If it comes out on what, the 11th or the 10th of December, I think. I think
I
that
think it's the 11th because
yeah.
like the GTA Plus event ends like the day before, so I guess we could do that on the weekend before the 10th.
Yeah, we can do that leading up to because I think the heist event concludes the previous week.
Yeah, it concludes on the 7th, I believe.
Yeah, so yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, that Saturday we'll do episode 3 on my channel.
All right.
Cool.
And I guess we'll do episode 4, 2025.
Yeah, we'll worry about episode 4 later.
Yeah,
One episode at a time, right?
exactly. We can't force ourselves.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess before we go, GB, you have any stuff you're working on? I think I've asked this before, but I'll ask it again for those that.
Okay, so yeah, I played through season 4 of Skull and Bones, which came out yesterday. So I did a long ass video showing off the store, the smuggler's pass, playing through most of the missions, getting a little salty here and there. And I also did a smaller video covering some of the lore and background regarding the new antagonists of season 4. And then Thursday, I'll be covering the event week video for GTA Online. So some of the stuff we were talking about regarding the OG heists, I'll cover that in a video when the Rockstar Newswire officially drops. I just prefer doing it that way because sometimes there's things that are not included by GTA series and the others. So I'd rather just wait for the Newswire to come out before I cover it. So that'll happen Thursday as usual on Thursdays. I'm hoping to get out a 20 years later video for Sid Meier's Pirates on Friday. That's my plan. Hopefully that works out. And then we're going to be doing some GTA heists coming up on Saturday. So that'll be fun.
NGB going to rob some places.
And then Sunday, I'll be going back to Fallout 4 on PS5 for episode 2. So that'll be good too.
Nice. So how far did you get into the first episode?
I got all the way to Diamond City, and I guess I have to go rescue Nick Valentine. So he's being held by mobsters. But I've been playing off stream as well, just building up Sanctuary and helping out Preston. And you know how that goes. He always has another settlement for you.
There's always a settlement.
No, Preston, how many more do I have to save? So I've been building up the Minutemen a little bit. I haven't done the main mission yet for the Minutemen. I'm going to wait till later and probably put that in a future stream. But just the side questing I'm doing, I'll do that off stream. But main story stuff on stream.
Yeah. Well,
so what do you got going on?
Probably some more BO6 stuff. Maybe some. I guess I'll probably do some Payday 3 stuff. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of controversy going on about Payday 3 at the moment. Apparently, people are getting upset that a game that didn't perform well at launch is not really getting that much content into the next year. Which, I'll admit, I'm a bit upset by. But I mean, considering the game didn't do well after the launch, I'm kind of not surprised. But, who knows? Maybe there'll be a big surprise that'll happen. Maybe it's just some, I don't know, business talk or whatnot that they're using. But, I'll probably do a Payday 3 stream. I'll probably do it when Relic's feeling a little bit better. I'll get him on and we'll do some heists, me and him, just to have a bit of fun. I'll probably also, similar to you, when the GTA update releases, I'll probably cover that, of course. Because, we do want to cover the GTA update. Have you decided in the end, by the way, what you're planning on doing for the launch day stream? Are you?
I guess we can still discuss it. I think we were debating whether or not to do the usual time, which would be early for me. It depends on, I guess, more information. Okay. Like if there's something that's interesting that when they do put out another newswire about it or a trailer, if the trailer oh wow, that sounds actually cooler than we thought, then I may reconsider and do a morning stream. But it is kind of a tradition to do morning streams for the new updates for GTA. But I have to get up early for that. And I don't want to get up early for a crappy update. That's happened a few times and it gets tiresome. Like I'm willing to do it for a decent update, or obviously for like a really good update, but like a mid update or low tier update,
Yeah.
no.
I mean, you had freaking like the past few updates have been really kind of bad. Like
Yeah,
Criminal Enterprises, that was mid at best. Drug Wars was Drug Wars. Mercenaries was
yeah.
not that good. Chop Shop,
It was made worse by the fact that they took nearly 200 cars off the vehicle websites.
yeah. And also the bugs as well. Like, I know there was like an insurance
Yeah, the
bug that
bugs.
happened when that update released,
Yeah, yeah, I remember
which
that.
really soured people's taste of the update.
Yep.
Chop Shop was okay. I mean, I think out of the recent 5 updates that have released, it's probably the best one. Um, and then we have freaking bail bonds or bottom of the barrel, bounties. Like,
Yay.
that wasn't really fun if I'm being honest. I mean, it was cool to see Mod again, but I don't know. Have you even done bounties since the update released, GB? Because I haven't at all. And that's what I'm playing like by myself or with friends. I have not touched it at all since the update released, or since I
Yeah, I
did
just don't
criminal
care.
progress for it.
I played through it. I played through all the the main ones that they rotate in now. I did quick videos about them, and then I moved on.
Yeah. Oh well. I mean,
Hopefully the December update's better, but that's
I,
not saying much.
I hope so, but I don't know. I guess
Yeah,
we'll just have to wait
we'll
and see.
see.
We got like what? How many
A
weeks
few
we
weeks
got?
left.
3 weeks away from now.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be more low effort, some quality of life stuff, and just to hold us over till maybe another low tier summer update if they even bother with a summer update. Because by then, I'm guessing promotion for GTA 6 will be in high gear, so they
Yeah.
may not even bother. This could very well be the final update for Grand Theft Auto Online. I could
Well,
be wrong, but it wouldn't surprise me at
if
this
it
point.
is the final one, they better end it with a bang. That's my
It doesn't
opinion.
sound like they are,
It's more
if
of a
that's
whimper
true.
in this case if it is the
Yep,
last one.
more of a meh.
I mean, if they are like the thing is, if they are to make a final update, it has to be a Michael update. We had the contract with Franklin, which was, in my opinion, that should have been the final update. If I'm being honest, because that felt like a finale. Like that's the last
Yeah,
logical
yeah.
place our
All these have
character
been
could
kind of
go.
like, yeah, these have been like post end game.
Yeah, just mid at best.
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus
Yeah,
shows. Oh God,
yeah.
not
That's
those.
pretty much what these DLCs have been by comparison.
Oh boy, it's Echo, guys. I love that show.
Yeah, you get to see Daredevil for 5 seconds.
Nah, man,
But hey,
but
Kingpin's in there for at least 10 or 20 minutes, so there's that.
yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to Vincent D'Onofrio, Kingpin, the goat.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully Daredevil Reborn will be good. Here's hoping.
I'm still hoping. I'm still holding out on copium that like Spider-Man 4 will be a street level film. Then we'll see like Kingpin and Daredevil in it.
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, I'm praying to God that it is because like the symbiote story it's mainly a ground level story. I know like it was introduced in the comics during the Secret Wars, which is why it's all I guess space agey shit. But it's like most people whenever they read the symbiote story or the alien costume story, they think of it happening while Peter's on Earth, and it's just a freak
Yeah.
accident that a meteorite has an alien rock on it that lands on Earth.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see with whatever Spider-Man 4 comes at, like ends up being. I mean, it's supposed to release 2026, right? Like that's the rumor.
Well, hopefully it's decent. We'll just have to hope for the
Thanks.
best.
Same here. Well,
Yep.
this is fun, GB. Well, I'm gonna let you
Yeah.
go now. I'll let you go get your food
All
with
right.
Riley. Get you whatever you guys end up eating.
All right. Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, and thanks
You too,
for
man.
hanging out for another installment of Living Legal in LS. And Thanks to everybody that watched, and I hope y'all have a
Indeed.
great week and weekend as well.
Yeah. Oh, hey, look, it's Riley. He's in the chat. Simbai. Oh, God. She's trolling me.
Bye, everybody. Bye, Kane. See you later.
All right. Bye, GP. Bye bye. Alright, there we go. God damn it, Riley, with your symbiotes and oats and Oreos. God damn it. Oh man. Well, I want to thank everyone for watching the stream today. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Oh man. Well, I hope you're doing well today, though, Riley. Oh dear. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching today's episode of Living Legal in Los Santos. I do appreciate it, as does GB as well. Episode 3 will most likely be 2 weeks from now. Most likely. That's, I guess, the way we're going to do it. Like, every 2 weeks there'll be an episode. I think that's a good formula we'll probably end up doing. But, yeah, guys. I want to thank you all for watching the stream today. I'm going to go and lie down because my brain is just fucked right now, if I'm being honest. It is like a frying pan that's been bonked way too many times. But I want to thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate you all for being here. And also thank you all for, listening to me and GB ramble for 3 hours. Oh, man. Oh, dear. But yeah, guys. It's been me, Kane. Thank you for watching the stream. If you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like. If you're new around here and you somehow enjoy my content, do feel free to subscribe. Also, subscribe to GB and all the other fine folks that are in the featured channel section, like Snake, who's in the chat, Riley, who's also in the chat, and many other awesome people that are also in the featured channels section. What else was I going to say? Oh, yeah! Join the Discord servers and follow me on the gram. And I guess, yeah, officially, before I go, I'm going to have a quick sip. Just for you, we're going to have a little drink of Pepsi. As always, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, as always, it's been me, Kane, and I'll see you all in whatever the hell I do next. Bye, guys.